to 98.5, the Sports Hub. This is Star Market Celtics Tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen forces it up over six.
No!
He tied it! He did it! Jalen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Ticketmaster.
Pritchard shovel back to Porzingis. Having a trail three. Got it! Boston by 14. Kyrie forces one out. Blocked by Porzingis again. Pritchard, half court. It's in the air.
No!
He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again!
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, VA New England, Town Fair Tire, Brex, FindMassMoney.gov, Corona, your New England Honda dealers, NetSuite by Oracle, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Granty and Cedric Maxwell.
Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. It was the site of a championship 6 years ago. The building the division went through for most of the 2010s. Now it's become an NBA outpost. Tonight, the champion Celtics hoping to make a place they can get their mojo back as they look for their 11th straight win against Scottie Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. Thanks for finding us on a busy NBA Wednesday. I'm Sean Grandy. Cedric Maxwell. I think you know how this works by now. Joins us shortly. And coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. What defines a slump, and how could so many good shooters on one team be in one at the same time? We'll dive into the discussion and what it means adjustment-wise going forward. And we'll break down this third meeting with the Raptors. A buzzer beater from Jason Tatum in Boston in November, then one of the most lopsided wins in franchise history 2 weeks ago. Predictably, it has gone south north of the border. Chris Boucher starred in their win over Golden State Monday, but is he the next out the door? We'll discuss that. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Jimmy Butler's swoon over Miami continues. Trey ices the Suns. And I wonder if Jamal Murray's performance last night looked at all familiar to Kyrie.
Jokic has it off over to Peyton Watson. Dumps it off down low over to Christian Brown behind the three-point line. Throws it off over to Jokic. He's triple-teamed. Loops it in the opposite corner. Murray three. Let's go!
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazzulla.
You have to decide, what you're going to adjust to, what you're going to change, what you're going to be willing to give up. You got to take it kind of where the game goes.
But coming up next, the hope was that the Celtics' worst loss of the year Friday night jarred them out of their funk when they returned to the floor against New Orleans on Sunday. But it was the Pelicans getting healthy that got the jump, forced the struggling Celtics to dig deep just to steal one. We'll look back.
Into the hands of Tatum, who goes the distance, misses the layup, but he gets his own rebound and slams it back home.
It's all coming up and more as we count it down to the Celtics and the Raptors in Toronto, bottom of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with great tasting, less filling Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite, official partner of the 2024 World Champion Boston Celtics. When it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
Hey, it's Zoe here, and you guys know as well as I do, when you're faced with a rebuild year, it's all about staying 2 steps ahead of the competition. Oakers Technologies has a history of shaping the future. For over 100 years, they made their clients future-ready, helping revamp their technology and IT systems to meet their ever-evolving needs. They're a New England company that gets it, delivering the attention of a local team with the skill to be your single-source IT partner. From full IT infrastructure rebuilds to your everyday AV upgrades, Oakers Technologies makes it easy to be future-ready. Proud partner of your New England Patriots. Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you, you're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Waiting for your electrical supplies during the day or sitting in traffic is for the birds. Use the GCE Night Train from Granite City Electric and get access to over $50 million in local inventory with a free guaranteed overnight delivery of your electrical supplies anywhere in New England. So avoid wasting time waiting in line and sitting in traffic. Order by 5 p.m. and you'll have your materials the next morning by 6 a.m. guaranteed. Visit GCENightTrain.com to get on board the GCE Night Train today. Granite City Electric, proud partner of the Boston Bruins Radio Network.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about ClearPath for Veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. ClearPath for Veterans is working with safety insurance to help New England veterans at the resource centers in Devens, Massachusetts and Manchester, New Hampshire. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to ClearPath and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
I think both of the results are beneficial. You know, getting a hard-fought win like we did tonight, and getting some hard-fought losses also. You know, that give you that extra motivation and to keep improving and not get comfortable. You know, but today was a good test for our character as a team, and we pulled this one out.
Well, I'll say this for Kristaps Porzingis. Nobody is comfortable right now. Welcome back to Shaw's and Star Market. Celtics tonight. Celtics and the Raptors in Toronto. First meeting since New Year's Eve when they handed the Raptors their worst loss in franchise history. The Celtics are healthy tonight, which is interesting, and that's a whole other discussion about how to mesh this entire roster together, because you've had so few games and everybody is playing together and everybody is healthy, and the Celtics will have that tonight. But I think we have arrives at the point, Max, where fans' expectations, the shadow that last year is going to cast over everybody, not just for the Celtics, but every team in the NBA, because when you're following one of the greatest seasons in NBA history, it's difficult to walk in those footsteps. And this team did for 26 games for the first third of the year. This team was stride for stride with last year's team, which is one of the best ever in the history of the game. Now, all of a sudden, you win a home game. You and I have done this so long that there was a time that winning a game against a decent Western Conference team would be cause for celebration at home. Now it's, oh my God, they only beat New Orleans by 2. And all of a sudden you have to ask yourself, is there really something wrong, or is this how a title defense season goes?
Being on a title defense team before, things go up and down. And you're going to have injuries, and at the end of the day, it's going to be how you're playing during the playoffs. You've made mention many times. You said it over and over again. The Celtics don't need to have the home court advantage because they've been the best road team in the history of the NBA. Well, that might come to play in the fact that you just have to have your stuff together during the playoffs. And I think the Celtics have the ability to do that. I've heard people talk about Porzingis. They talk about this. How about Derek White? Derek White, who's been sensational here since he's been in Boston. In the last 2.5 weeks, Derek White has not been himself. So there's a lot of different things happening with this team. And Jaylen Brown. The key to what I see this team right now is Jaylen Brown. Because Jaylen Brown is the one guy who can take his game to another level, MVP level. And Jaylen Brown has struggled sometimes scoring the basketball or defending. When he's defending at the way he's able to defend, taking on the toughest guy every night and scoring at the same time, this is when this team is dynamic. When he's not doing that, this team takes a step back.
All right, we're going to get into more of this, but before we do that, let's look back to the game Sunday night. Previous game recap brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use code SportsHub. That's code SportsHub for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. New Orleans, they're out the entire year, which they sit at the bottom of the Western Conference, ravaged by injury like no other team in the NBA. They hadn't had a single game all year in which they had Zion Williamson, DeJounte Murray, and Trey Murphy. Just the Celtics' luck. They had all three for the first time Sunday and looked like the team everyone thought they were going to be. At TD Garden, white letters and numbers, they'll go right to left. New Orleans will wear the home white, navy blue, gold, and red trim. They will go conversely left to right. Porzingis beats BC on the opening tap. And away we go. Thanks for finding us on a busy NFL playoff Sunday. Rebound Messi. New Orleans could take a double-digit lead now. Less than 8 minutes into the game. DeJounte Murray spins away from Drew Holiday into a straightaway open three. Got it.
Trey Murray hits himself in the chest.
11-point New Orleans lead. 6 of 9 from three. 28-19. Over the shoulder pass, Pritchard gives Porzingis a wide open three switch. I'm trying to remember a Porzingis three that hit the rim and then went in. Bounce pass lead, catches Jaylen Brown. No look on the inside to Cornette for the two-hand slam.
Wow. I mean, you're right on the edge of your seats right now with the Celtics.
11-2 run, Celtics by 4. Tatum with the Celtics now down by 2. Drop back to Porzingis. Swung to Holiday. He's going to drive in traffic. Finds Tatum. Open in the corner for 3. Got it. That's how it's done.
And then, even with that play, you're still kind of holding your breath.
Yeah, but that is
the correct play.
Right.
I do it. Take those words out of your mouth.
Finds Tatum with Derek White 0 for 5 from 3 again. Bounce past Tatum for Porzingis. Diving in. Finger roll no good, but he gets a shot at the rebound. It sits on the back rim for an extra couple of seconds. Everybody watching Porzingis fight through 2-man and punches it up twice until it finally falls in.
Tatum. And it wasn't him. Porzingis fought for that.
New Orleans retains possession. McCollum in the corner. Jaylen Brown takes the baseline away. McCollum throws a bounce pass out to Murphy. Pretty good look at a straightaway 3. Got it.
I think he might have banked it in.
Tatum was late to get there. New Orleans having their best three-point shooting night of the year. Holiday lobs it up for Porzingis, and he cocks that right hand and throws it down hard. Pelicans regain the lead off the three-point play for Zion. Pritchard trying to put the Celtics back in front. He does with a wide-open 3 from the right side, 93-91. Cornette, handoff Jaylen Brown. Gets in deep, throws to the right corner for an Al Horford 3. Oh, Al has saved the Celtics today.
He has been. He's made some big plays. Now, Zion ISO one-on-one again.
11.7 rebounds for Al Horford. McCollum races the length of the floor. Kick out. Alvarado wide open 3 in the air. Got it. And the New Orleans Pelicans having their best three-point shooting night of the season are now 15 of 32, and they've got a 2-point lead here with 8:24 to go. Derek White needs something good to happen here. Porzingis up fakes the 3. Tice comes out to challenge. 8 on the shot clock. Porzingis bounce pass. Here's Tatum attacking the baseline. Two-hand slam. Nice little look from Porzingis to Tatum. They had that play worked out. Tatum has been a monster tonight. 36-9. They want to throw in the backcourt. Celtics should have used the other timeout. Did they call 5 seconds? The Celtics called. Derek White called the timeout. They called a 5-second violation. Derek White was calling timeout. Derek White was calling timeout from the sideline. You can't challenge. And now the Pelicans have a chance to steal the game. DeJounte Murray triggers the inbound in the backcourt. Does so to C.J. McCollum. McCollum against Drew Holiday into the front court. McCollum drives, runs it up, bounces out, rebound, eludes DeJounte Murray, and the Celtics survive by the thinnest possible margin.
Wow. That is unbelievable that he missed the layup opportunity.
And Derek White is still furious. He is chasing down the officials that would not grant him a timeout. C.J. McCollum raced into the front court. He put it high off the window. It hit the front iron. And then Al Horford tapped it away from Zion Williamson. And the Celtics survived by a single point. Boy, this one would have been discussed for a very long time, and that ball bounced a different way. The final score, Boston 120, New Orleans 119. First time since the end of last year. You may remember Xavier Tillman, a little game winner after De'Aaron Fox had put the Kings up late in the game when Sacramento almost had a big comeback win in Boston last year. First time since then, Celtics won a game by a single point. And still not a clarification. Joe Mazzulla went full Joe Mazzulla after the game when asked about Derek White and the whole, hey, what happened there? When he said, yep. And he refused to get fined, obviously, by talking about the officiating. That was as bizarre a thing we've ever seen. And 99 times out of 100, you give Derek White the benefit of the doubt in that situation. But this is the same dude we saw 2 minutes earlier just drop the ball out of bounds, like he just was having one of those days like we all have from time to time, that who knows, maybe he said timeout in his mind that didn't say timeout, but whatever. But
here's the thing that, what puzzles me about this. Your coaches can call timeout from the bench.
No question.
So, no excuse.
Well, unless Joe thought that Derek had called it. I agree with you.
Yeah, coaches can call timeout from the bench.
All right, real quick on this, the idea that everybody, all these shooters could go into a slump at the same time is backed up by the following. Now, first of all, the Celtics are the number 2 offensive team in the NBA. They're 5th in scoring, but they are below average as far as shooting is concerned. They are 18th in the NBA in field goal percentage, and they are in the middle of the pack as far as three-point percentage is concerned. The Celtics in the last 4 games now, Max, 4 games. That's a very small sample size, but it's not nothing. It's not 1 game. It's 4 games. 27% as a team. They are dead last in the NBA in three-point shooting over the last 4 games.
It's absolutely crazy. To think that this team, as well as they shoot the basketball, could be at that way. Derek White, again, and he's my example. I'm not picking on him. Derek White's been so good. He's been spectacular this year. He's had a great year shooting the basketball. The other day, he had 2 points. In the three-point play he made, he got fouled and he missed the free throw. He ended up with 2 points during the game.
Derek White, by the way, in this stretch of 4 games, is 2 for 22 from 3, which seems impossible.
It does. He could do it blindfolded. I think he have a better chance of making more than 2.
Hey, one more fun fact about the win the other night. You may remember for
Let me say,
decades,
Jimmy O'Brien would say to you, my
it's
friend.
A W.
It's a W, my friend.
And there have been so many of them for the Boston Celtics in their franchise history. For the first 50 years of NBA history, the Celtics had the best winning percentage in the history of the NBA. The Lakers eventually took that over, and then when the Lakers went into the slide, San Antonio had the best winning percentage, and they've held that title for the last decade or so. The Celtics over the last couple of years have been so dominant that with that win Sunday night by the thinnest of percentage points, the Boston Celtics once again have the best win-loss percentage in NBA history.
And it goes for people again right now questioning the Boston Celtics to see if, in fact, this team is worth trying to get another world champion.
All right, I tweeted this out. I won't go into the details of it other than because it's me and I had nothing else to do at 2:30 in the morning. I did a deep dive on the last 6 teams to win an NBA championship and where they were after 39 games. And the Celtics are right on par. The average team had just under 29 wins with a plus 8.5 scoring margin. The Celtics right now have 28 wins with a plus 9.3. Again, everything is warped this year. Not everything, but a lot of things are warped this year because Cleveland and OKC are having the years that Cleveland and OKC are having.
Yeah, I mean, those are things that happen when teams try to win championships. Other teams are going to play better. And I don't think anybody saw any one of these teams playing this well in Cleveland and OKC, but they have.
All right, Toronto is 9-31. That's the reason we haven't talked about them. They are headed for the lottery. They could be headed for Cooper Flag. Who knows? But they're coming off a nice game against Golden State the other night, and obviously want to try to play the Celtics a little bit better than they did on New Year's Eve when they just got demolished in one of the most lopsided games we have ever seen. Max's Player to Bank On, brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Make your home energy efficient in 2025 with CSB 0 APR heat loan. Apply now at clintonsavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender, Clinton Savings Bank, and experience you can bank on.
Derek White has to come. He has to come out of that funk, man.
It feels sometimes, once in a while, like you didn't spend all day preparing for the Player to Bank On was going to be, and rather at this specific moment.
Did not have to pull anything out of that. You just gave the stats.
I know.
You just gave the stats. You said 2 for what?
Max's Keys to the Game, driven by your local New England Honda dealer. Contact your local New England Honda dealer for a great deal today.
When the team isn't scoring and has a hard time scoring, how can they beat you? Second chance opportunities. Being around the rim, getting all those opportunities. Who killed them a couple
games ago?
Yeah.
Jakob Poeltl.
Big Jakob Poeltl went crazy, almost had his career high. Yeah. So this is a team playing home. You got to defend the defensive glass.
The difference in the 2 games, Jakob Poeltl had 35 in the game that went to overtime.
And then it became Jakob Poeltl again.
And then it became Jakob Poeltl and had 7 in the second meeting. Back on December 31st. Celtics are completely healthy. Toronto is mostly healthy. No Emmanuel quickly tonight. Davion Mitchell will start again in his place. Scotty Barnes going to be the point forward here. His evolution's sort of been interesting as they move forward. He is the franchise player until who knows what draft pick they end up with. Still to come on Shaw's and Star Market. Celtics tonight. A conversation with Joe Mazzulla. Max and I will get to this a little bit later if we can, but I wanted to talk to Joe specifically about his constant reference to expectation, expected performance, expected shot value, expected shot percentage, and what happens if that goes south for a long period of time when your entire offense is built around that. We're going to cover that with Joe Mazzulla. We'll take our trip around the NBA. There's more Jimmy Butler news this afternoon. There's a trade between the Phoenix Suns and the Charlotte Hornets. We'll update you on all of it. But when we return, Joe Murray has Sports Hub headlines. It's all heading. Nice win for the Bruins, by the way, last night over Tampa at the Garden. We've got the Celtics and the Raptors in Toronto on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about ClearPath for veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. ClearPath for Veterans is working with safety insurance to help New England veterans at the resource centers in Devens, Massachusetts and Manchester, New Hampshire. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to ClearPath and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with great tasting, less filling Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite, official partner of the 2024 World Champion Boston Celtics. When it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
Hey, it's Zoe here. And you guys know as well as I do, when you're faced with a rebuild year, it's all about staying 2 steps ahead of the competition. Oakers Technologies has a history of shaping the future. For over 100 years, they made their clients future ready, helping revamp their technology and IT systems to meet their ever-evolving needs. They're a New England company that gets it, delivering the attention of a local team with the skill to be your single-source IT partner. From full IT infrastructure rebuilds to your everyday AV upgrades, Oakers Technologies makes it easy to be future ready. Proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app. Sports Hub headlines.
Well, the only Patriots news today, Drake May engaged to his longtime girlfriend, which would explain his absence from Mike Vrabel's press conference being announced as the new head coach. There is some NFL news today. Robert Saleh, he interviewed with Dallas for their head coaching job. The Raiders extremely interested in Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. And the Ravens, they've claimed wide receiver Deontay Johnson. Red Sox made a trade today with the Giants. They acquire catcher Blake Sabol. And the Bruins, they take their winning streak to Ottawa on Saturday. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. You can save 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, now open in Rainham, Reading, and in Braintree. I'm Joe Murray. Grandy and Max, they'll take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Up Celtics Radio Network.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
How would you like to get in the best shape, the healthiest shape of your life for less than $5 a day? I'm Body CEO Carl Deichler. That's Body with an I. And I've got your healthy bundle with a world-class workout, healthy eating plan, plus the healthiest and most delicious nutrition shake that will make you feel amazing and really improve your digestion, if you know what I mean. All for less than $5 a day. This is your healthy bundle, your workout, your easy eating plan, and a delicious nutrition shake called Shakeology. And if you don't lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in your first 3 weeks, I'll give you your money back. Imagine a trainer and dietitian giving you all this for less than $5 a day, plus a healthy superfood shake that curbs cravings, helps you lose weight, and gives you healthy energy. It's unprecedented, and it's your healthy bundle. So write down this web address. Go to yourhealthybundle.com. That's yourhealthybundle.com, and see how healthy and fit you can get for less than $5 a day.
The holidays were made for memories. This season, make yours sophisticated and stylish with the purchase of a new Cadillac. Whether it's the all-electric Cadillac Lyriq, the redefining Cadillac XT5 and XT6, or the performance in the CT5. Be iconic this winter and make your journey getting there just as exceptional as being there. Visit your Cadillac showroom today for the season's best sales event.
the home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Garland through the center circle. DG behind his back on the dribble. Oh, he hesitated. Just full topping and banked it in, and a foul to go with it.
I love it.
When Jim Jones love it, that means it's good for the Cavs. And Darius Garland should get serious all-star consideration in support of Donovan Mitchell's 35 last night. Remember, Cleveland lost the game at Indiana when they had the big lead Sunday. They got the rematch at the Fieldhouse last night, 127-117. So they have a 6-game lead on the Celtics. Are we at? I mean, I don't think it matters. We've discussed this, as you said, 100 times. I keep pointing out that the Celtics have been dominant on the road. Are we ready to write off the top seed here? I mean, the odds of the Celtics catching Cleveland with 42 games left to make up 6 games, even though you got a couple of head-to-head games, that's pretty tall order.
I wouldn't write it off yet, because I think you look at how healthy Cleveland is, and when is Cleveland going to hit a skid? Every team hits a skid in the NBA. And when will that happen?
Celtics didn't last year.
What will happen to Cavaliers?
Celtics didn't hit a skid last year. I'm just saying, these elite teams of all time. Isn't it funny? By the way, here's something else nobody else has brought up. In the title defense season in 2008, the Celtics had one of the greatest teams in NBA history. They won 66 games. They won the championship. They had the double-digit scoring differential. And the next year, they didn't finish first in the East because another team had a historic, dominant regular season, and that team was Cleveland. The year after the same thing. You live long enough, you see everything twice. Which brings me to Denver and Dallas last night. Speaking of seeing everything twice.
Jokic has it off over to Peyton Watson. Dumps it off down low over to Christian Brown behind the three-point line. Throws it off over to Jokic. He's triple-teamed. Loops it in the opposite corner. Murray three. Let's go!
Jason Kosnicki, one of a kind on the Denver Nuggets radio network, as Jamal Murray, taking advantage of double teams and triple teams on Jokic, ran up 30-plus points in the first half. On his way to 50, he stopped and left the game at 45. And that conjured up images to me of the night you and I were in Denver, Max, and Jamal Murray had 48 points at the end of the game, and when the game had been decided, he tried to come down and shoot to get 50. And who grabbed the basketball and threw it into the crowd?
Kyrie Irving.
And who did Jamal Murray do that in front of last night?
Kyrie Irving.
Like I said, see everything twice. All right, there is news involving Jimmy Butler. We'll get to it as we move along tonight. There was there's a trade in the NBA. Hornets are trading Nick Richards, the 7-foot center. He is going to go to Phoenix for Josh Okogie. There is news with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. We'll get to it as we move through the game tonight. But the Heat want to change the designation of Jimmy Butler's suspension, which is supposed to be up, which would obviously be disadvantageous to Jimmy Butler, who clearly, from all of us who've been around before, it's obvious, Max, he's played his last game for the Miami Heat.
He's not going to play more with Miami Heat, but it's still one of those things that has to get done.
All right, we will update you on a bunch of games going on today, including the Celtics' next few opponents. Big game, national TV game is the Knicks, who've lost 5 of 7 at Philadelphia. Atlanta's at Chicago, down a bunch of guys. No Trae Young, no Jalen Johnson. Hunter, Reese Shea, Larry Nance, all out for Atlanta tonight. The Hawks' next game after tonight, they'll have a lot of rest, will be Saturday in Boston. Orlando at Milwaukee. The Magic will be in Boston on Friday night. We'll update you on all of it as we move along through a very busy 11-game night in the NBA. In the meantime, we got that conversation we promised with Joe Mazzulla about shot expectancy. That's next, leading up to Celtics Raptors from Toronto on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said, "Maraca, senor," but his nose said, "Hey, freshest scent ever." Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring Gain scent beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, "Sir, your scent maracas smell amazing." You could call them scent maracas, but most noses call them Gain scent beads. Try Gain scent beads. Way fresher than detergent alone. Now taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live. Must start and file an app by 2/18.
This Saturday at the Mullins Center, the Minutewomen tip-off against St. Joseph's at noon, and UMass men's hockey plays Merrimack at 7. On Sunday, UMass men's basketball hosts LaSalle at 2, followed by a free kids clinic. Tickets at umassathletics.com/tickets.
Ever wish you could be a world champion like the Boston Celtics? Well, even if that's not in the cards, you can use the same corporate card as the Celtics. Meet Brex, the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex is the world's smartest corporate card, trusted by over 25,000 companies, from startups to enterprises. Brex cards help you make every dollar count by making it easy to control spending before it happens. Automate manual work and optimize your earnings. Does getting your company more for its money sound like a slam dunk? Get started at Brex.com/grow.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Coach's interview brought to you by Star Market. Check out the Star Market app, earn rewards, and save on your groceries and gas with Star Market for you. Download the Star Market app today. Here's Sean Grandy with the coach.
All right, Joe Murray, thank you. Before we move on to tonight, what I really want to get to, which is about expected efficiency and shot expectancy and all that, I did want to not go by the thing you said the other day after the game about mistakes with effort, because it's too important to not cover it. Mistakes are inevitable. How they get made is really important, I would imagine.
Yeah, and the ones that you make are important. I think you're more when you're talking about how you're, coaching a team and what you're looking for to the standard you're looking to. They make those with effort and the intentions that they have and which ones they are and which ones have been communicated and stressed and those details there. And so I think finding that balance, and throughout a long season, there'll be moments of plenty where you make ones without effort and ones where you do. And, as we continue to kind of work through it, I think last game was an example of that.
All right, you and I talked off air about 2 weeks ago about something that I've been curious about, which is expected efficiency on both sides. Certain shots that you create or give up. So there's two parts to this. The first being the obvious. There are going to be nights. Caleb Martin and DeJounte Murray, for example, two players shooting in the 20s from three, and they went, I think, 13 of 18 from three in individual games. So starting with that, first of all, aberrations will happen, right?
Yeah, no question. I mean, those are one-offs that are going to happen, and that's kind of like what we talk about, how the game doesn't really start until you see stuff like that, because then you have to decide what you're going to adjust to. And you saw a little bit of it in the Philly game where Embiid made 3 threes in the first half, and then also Caleb Martin made his, and then you have to decide, what you're going to adjust to, what you're going to change, what you're going to be willing to give up, and so. Those things kind of play a part into the process of a game plan. And then once it starts, you got to take it kind of where the game goes.
And that's one game, sort of how you adjust to another team. This was really my curiosity. At what point, if player X on your team, if your offense is built around this shot being worth this much, at what point, if player X on your team is historically shooting 46% on open above the break threes, and this year it's 28%, when we talked, I used the example of a lifetime 300 hitter that all of a sudden is hitting 230, that maybe that's the 1 year in his career he's going to hit 230. At what point do you change the model? And at what point, how often does that get discussed during the course of an 82-game season when there's a million other things going on?
I just think that because it's combined with years and years of data, that looking at it from even 20 game or a 30 game one even it doesn't play into how much data that it has had on that particular one. So even that could be considered a small sample based on it. And so it's a fine line, right? You have to be able to know what type of shots that you're getting and what type of ones that you're willing to live with. And to me, that's kind of where the eye test comes to at the end of the day. You have those numbers for a reference point and a perspective, but I think the end all be all is kind of like, okay, are we getting great looks or are we not? And at some point you have to make them. So, it goes back to what we used to talk about, how sometimes the easiest answer is the hardest one to accept, is if, you sprinkle in a couple of makes, things quote unquote feel a little different.
It never occurred to me to ask until this very second. What do you do about rookies? How do you use any college data? Do you use it when
I don't know how they do it. I don't get too deep into the weeds of how they build it, but that's a good question. I don't know how they. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine that there's a ton of it from whether it's college or high, but I'm not sure.
All right, tonight starts 6 games in 9 days, 7 in 11, with an awful lot of miles in between. How much of this stretch gets planned out? And I'm not just talking about who's playing on which back-to-back. all of it. When to have shoot around, if there's time to have a practice. How much of this stretch of the season, which people are looking at the schedule going, oh my goodness, now you've had the schedule since August. So how much planning goes into this particular 9, 10, 11 day run?
You have a plan, but then, you never know how that's going to change. But it's a good question as far as like when you're scheduling practice, when you're scheduling shoot around, when you need more rest. I still think you're the way your team plays and how they feel, that will tell you kind of what you're supposed to do as the season goes on. And so it's an ever changing thing. The schedule is really never etched in stone up until the day of sometimes.
Real quick on the Raptors, New Orleans, they were playing their best, their healthiest when you saw them the other night. Houston had been rolling. The Thunder obviously had won about 38 games in a row. And now here are the Raptors coming off a really nice win, I thought, against Golden State on Monday. When you look at that game versus obviously the two games you played against them, which are completely different, how do you fumble all that stuff together and mesh it into preparing?
I think you look more at at game one than you do at game two, and you kind of look at the things they're doing better recently. Obviously, Barrett pick and rolls is effective, and you have Grady Dick as off ball, and Boucher's playing a lot better. Shed is shooting the ball better. So they have a way they play, which we kind of saw the first time we played them, and they're developing a little bit more with some of their role guys playing better. So I still think it comes down to some of the details, whether it's the transition, the offensive rebounds, keeping them off the free throw line, and how you defend Barrett actions, Grady Dick actions, and in the half court.
All right, let's do it. Celtics Raptors next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mom, can you tell me a story? Once upon a time, there was born a real estate brokerage that was also a magical app. They called it Redfin, and they're on a mission to get people the fairest deal of them all. With listing fees as low as 1%, Redfin agents charge half of what others often charge, so you have more money to put toward your dream home.
Could it be a gingerbread house?
If the witch wants to sell.
Download the Redfin app to get started. Fees subject to terms and minimums. Equal housing opportunity. CADRE number 01521930.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you, you're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. Because they'll
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The three-row Lexus TX. Because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is Taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Friday night, the Celtics took their worst loss of the year. Sunday seemed like a ripe opportunity for a bounce back. Instead, it came down to the final bout.
McCollum drives, runs it up, bounces out, rebound, eludes DeJounte Murray, and the Celtics survive by the thinnest possible margin.
The Celtics' bumpy start to January continued. December, though, ended with a blowout win for the ages as the Celtics handed Toronto the worst loss in franchise history. Tonight, another underdog takes dead aim at the champs. The Celtics take on Scotty Barnes and the Raptors in Toronto next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Amica Insurance, Shaw's and Star Market, and by Ticketmaster.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won
the World Championship.
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, and by Town Fair Tire.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Brex, Corona, your New England Honda dealers, FindMassMoney.gov, NetSuite by Oracle, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is Banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is Banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Granty and Cedric Maxwell.
That's our starting lineup. The starting lineups of the game are brought to you by Amica Insurance, the exclusive out-of-home and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Noah Manuel quickly for Toronto. Davion Mitchell will start with Grady Dick in the backcourt. Obviously, Scotty Barnes, point forward. He'll be everywhere with R.J. Barrett, the former New York Knick, and Jakob Poeltl at that huge game against the Celtics in Boston in November will start in the middle. The Celtics fully healthy, empty injury report. They will sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Drew Holiday, UCLA.
Jaylen Brown, California Berkeley.
Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Kristaps Porzingis, Baloncesto Sevilla.
Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, the #1 Sunny pickup, a #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Dimitri Hoffmeyer of Arlington. If Boston goes up by 15 at any point during the first quarter, Dimitri will win the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Deck. Enter the contest at 98.5thesportshub.com. As the starting lineup takes the floor for the Celtics. Max, you've heard the conversation here over everyone trying to come up with a different idea or a different solution or something to change something. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that came up was the Celtics playing well with Al Horford in the starting lineup. Could Kristaps Porzingis come off the bench? Is that a scenario? Do you want to look into anything at this point, or do you trust your eyes that this is a championship starting five and that you stick with the plan?
I trust my eyes, and I trust what they can do. Jason Tatum said it best. He said, we have not played well, but potentially what that says, we can play a lot better. So are they where they want to be? No. But they still have one of the best records right now in the NBA. And so happens that Cleveland is just having a historic run going on.
Joe Mazzulla made a great point after the game the other night in his basically that talking about his post-game press conference sounded like a morgue and sounded like everybody was in mourning when they had won a game and the Celtics are 28-11. And, of course, he embraces it, the high expectations, all the above. But that was a worthwhile point.
Joe's going to make those points about his team and what they need to do and who they are, and that's what good coaches do. Joe Mazzulla asked me one day, and I was at the arena by myself, he and he said,
how could you be there by yourself if Joe was there to ask you a question?
I don't think. What?
How could you be there by yourself if Joe was there to ask you a question?
You weren't there.
So the arena doesn't exist if I'm not there?
You weren't there. No, you weren't there. And I told Joe, Joe said to me, he said, you know what? I don't think I'm a good coach. I said, I don't think you are either. I think you're a great coach. He's like, why would you say that?
Oh.
I said, because you manage egos. And that's one of the toughest things to do, especially in the era of basketball players.
All right, in the first quarter, Toronto tonight at home is going to wear the road red uniforms with the black stripe across the front, black letters and numbers. They'll go right to left. Celtics wearing the alternate city editions. Those are black jerseys with the neon green. Celtics are unbeaten in these jerseys. They'll go left to right. Poeltl and Porzingis on the opening tip, and Mark Davis immediately calling a violation, and the Celtics will get it.
Okay. That starts out. All right, hey, Derek White caught the ball and kept it in his hands.
All right, so you build small little baby steps.
Small steps.
Derek White throws it away to begin the game, but I think Jaylen Brown was being held on to. I'm going to call a foul here potentially on.
Celtics have to stop doing that, throwing the ball towards areas.
I thought you were going to say throw it to the other team.
No, throw it to. They do that too much. You know, this guy might be open. Throw it to. Hit the guy in the hands.
Fouls on Davion Mitchell, by the way. Joe Mazzulla has never lost to Toronto. Jason Tatum, big part of the reason why. Steps to his left, misses a three. Now the rebound belongs to Davion Mitchell, the former Sacramento King. Mitchell, high right-hand dribble behind the Poeltl screen as Porzingis in front of him, so he pulls it back for Scotty Barnes. Barnes steps into the mid-block, returns it to Mitchell in the corner. His three is good.
Of course. Celtics miss one. The opposition makes one.
Davion Mitchell is not a good year shooting threes, but get the Celtics in front of you, and suddenly green means go. 3-0 Toronto. Toronto did beat the Celtics in the preseason here. Derek White, slot drive on the right side, past Grady Dick, and he fumbles it. on the way to the rim. You can say Grady Dick got a piece of it to force the turnover. They lead it ahead to Scotty Barnes. His right side three is open and good, and the Celtics are down 6-0.
Derek White can't get out of his own way. I don't know what's going on.
That late game turnover, he just dropped the ball out of bounds. Looked like something out of Space Jam. Jaylen Brown spinning on the baseline. Davion Mitchell guarding close. Jalen turns, gets in close. Finger roll is up and good. Davion Mitchell looking around for some help from the officials. He's not getting any help from anybody.
Got there quick, fast, in a hurry.
6-2 is the early Toronto lead. Raptors bottom 4 in the NBA in defense, bottom 8 in offense. Scotty Barnes, no luck for Pirtle coming in the right side past Porzingis, who just shakes his head because Pirtle flew by him. It's 8-2.
The lack or the disposition to play defense is what the Celtics have to get back.
Toronto is 3 for 3. Drew Holiday push pass from Porzingis. Up fakes the deep three on Pirtle. Handoff Derek White. White steps away from Grady Dick. His three is no good. That was a boulder. Rebound Pirtle. Davion Mitchell, bounce pass, skims it across the pond to Grady Dick, who drives on Derek White, flips it up with the right hand, no good, but they're calling the foul on Derek White, and Grady Dick will get free throws.
Couldn't start off any worse, can it? I mean, you miss an opportunity. Derek White misses a tray. Tatum misses a tray. These are little things that are correctable, but they need to be corrected now.
Grady Dick having an excellent year from the free throw line. Great shooter, 90%. One of the league leaders. Hits the first one. Toronto had lost 17 of 18 games until they beat Golden State in this building on Monday night. Game Draymond Green did not play. Grady Dick gets the free throws, and the Celtics out of the gate are down by 8. 2 minutes in, 10-2. This wasn't a place Celtics just could not win early in the Brad Stevens era. Tatum over the shoulder pass in the corner. Jalen works his way in on Scotty Barnes, floats it all the way back out to Tatum. Tatum picks up his dribble, enters to Derek White. Derek White in between, off balance, bad looking shot, no good. Rebound R.J. Barrett.
These guys are out of sync.
This is not starting well. R.J. Barrett to his right. Derek White trying to slide his feet. R.J. Barrett gets in deep, turns, flips it awkwardly with the left hand, no good. That time Derek White stayed in front of him. Porzingis has the rebound. Boston down by 8 early. Drew Holiday held up by Grady Dick, throws back out to the right side of Porzingis. Pirtle in front of him. Drew Holiday comes to get it. 12 on the shot clock. Holiday left hand dribble past the free throw line, coming strong. Finger roll, bounces in.
Good job attacking the rim. Wait a minute. 2 baskets. Drive towards the over.
And the threes 0 for 2. And that awkward jumper from Derek White. 10-4 is the early Toronto lead. Scotty Barnes dribbling low, keeps it away from Tatum. Little shuttle pass back to a wide open Grady Dick for 3. And the Celtics are down 9 out of the gate. A little over 3 minutes in, 13-4. Raptors making their threes. Tatum, before his entry, we got a foul call. Did they get Mitchell again? Yeah. Mitchell. That's 2 on Davion Mitchell. Remember, they're already without Emmanuel. Quickly out of technical. So Davion Mitchell picks up 2 quick fouls and a technical. That's a lot of paperwork in 3 minutes and 12 seconds.
You're at the bottom of the pack. What's the last thing you want to do? Give away a free point to the opposition.
Jason Tatum went to the line to seal the game the other night with 38 points, and I've got all my stuff neatly organized, and I go to the big list of 40-point games.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Probably something like, don't do that.
No, I don't think this is going to happen. I just knew that game was not going to go. Yeah.
Too easy. Derek White after the point makes it 13-5. Derek White's right side three is no good. Back iron. Porzingis deflects the rebound, but Pirtle's got it out in their half court. And R.J. Barrett bounce pass lead behind everybody and barely making the layup. And I mean, barely making it was Abaji, who had just checked into the game, and Joe Mazzulla will call timeout.
Oh, and I think that he is right to call timeout. He should. Got to get their heads together.
8:33 to go. Opening quarter. Toronto 15, Boston 5 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club. Politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize. And turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is Taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Double-digit deficits. They were a rarity last year, about once every 5 games. A year ago, the Celtics fell behind by double figures. It feels like every night now the Celtics fall behind. I'm doing a quick count here already this year. This is the 16th. I want to say this is off the top of my head. I think there were 17 double-digit deficits last year. This is the 16th already this year.
Well, you come out and you start out slowly, and Jim Mazzulla's trying to pull a few strings here. He takes Derek White out of the game and inserts Peyton Pritchard.
Very early to do that. Very early. Tatum, bounce pass, Porzingis coming off the screen, spins on R.J. Barrett, rises, floats, and scores. And again, Max, where was that scored?
In the paint.
In the paint.
In that doggone paint.
15-7. But Toronto was 3 for 3 from 3, and the Celtics are 0 for 3. That's the difference right now with the Raptors leading by 8, coming off a win over Golden State. R.J. Barrett up, fakes the 3. Pritchard runs him off the three-point line. R.J. Barrett dribbles into the paint where Porzingis is waiting, throws a bad bounce pass, and Porzingis grabs a loose ball. Funny what happens when you force them into Porzingis. Drew Holiday puts it in the hands of Porzingis. Bounce pass coming backdoor. Jaylen Brown elevates over Abachi, throws it down with 2 hands, and the Toronto lead is down to 6.
They've been looking for that play over and over again. Hasn't materialized that much this year.
Pirtle hands to Scotty Barnes. Pritchard down in his defensive stance. Barnes steps to his left. Pritchard goes under the screen, giving Barnes the open 3, but he missed it off the front iron, and Tatum has the rebound. Jaylen Brown zips it ahead to Holiday in the dunker spot against Abaji. Muscles one up, no good, but he gets the foul call, and Drew Holiday will go to the free throw line. Celtics doing work. Where are they doing this work?
Look like in the paint. There's one score from Brown, dunk. Next time comes down. Get a mismatch on the inside. Holiday takes his man, gets his man up in the air, hits him with the body, uses the left hand. He almost score again. Make the game a little simpler. Take what the defense gives you. You don't always have to have threes. There are opportunities to score a couple of 2s, and that puts pressure on the opposition.
Holiday has been statistically the Celtics' best free throw shooter this year. Makes them both 6 straight out of the timeout. And the Toronto lead is down to 4, 15-11. Jaylen Brown putting some pressure on R.J. Barrett, wearing that long white T-shirt under the red uniform. He gets rid of it to Scotty Barnes. Now Pirtle beyond the left elbow. Porzingis plays off him. Handoff Grady Dick. Turns the corner. Floats to the right corner. We're waiting is R.J. Barrett for an open 3. Jaylen a half-step late to get there.
And Jaylen kind of lost his man as Barrett went to another area.
Toronto is 4 or 5 from distance. That's why they lead by 7, 18-11. Tatum. Double team. Finds Porzingis. Straightaway 3. Swish. Of course it is.
There's a opportunity that's going to be there. Good pick and roll came up.
18-14. Grady Dick, trail 3. This is open, but it's short, and the rebound comes right to Porzingis. Pritchard into the offensive end. Angles to his left. Scotty Barnes dogging him. Pritchard turns away. Push pass for Jaylen Brown. Deep on the right against Abaji. Couple of dribbles with the right hand. Throws that shoulder into Grady Dick. Gets deep in the paint. Goes to that left-hand floater. It bounces too far. Wide right, and the rebound for Agbaji. Grady Dick, right-hand dribble. Jaylen Brown right on the shoulder. Grady Dick step back, throws to the free throw line. Pirtle's kick out. Somehow got through Jaylen Brown to Barrett, who floats it to the far corner for an Agbaji three that's open but no good. And the rebound, Jaylen Brown. Peyton Pritchard through the center court logo. Scotty Barnes leaning on his shoulder. Pritchard really wants to go on him. Dribbles under him, throws to the right corner. Tatum, ball fake coming strong in the baseline. Reverses it up, no good. And the rebound, Tatum's got it back and is able to throw it from under on the bounce to Pritchard, who finds Porzingis on the outside for three.
That was a great play. I thought that Tatum got fouled going towards the hole, but Porzingis bails him out with another tray ball.
Derek White comes out of the game. Pritchard with some energy, making some good decisions. A 12-3 run, and the Toronto lead is down to a single point. Timeout. Darko Rajakovic, 5:52 to go opening quarter. Toronto 18, Boston 17 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
To design the Lexus ES, all we had to do was listen. Your ears said exactly where to put the speakers. Your eyes told us where to put the available head-up display.
Hey, Lexus, find me an alternate route.
Even your right foot helped out. It let us know you'd enjoy a little more torque. Turns out you had a lot to tell us. We certainly heard you. The Lexus ES, not just for you, by you. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5, thesportshub.com.
Grandy and Max in the Amica Insurance broadcast booth. Celtics jump right back in it, down by 1. Attacking the floating, Jamal Shed gets to the baseline and scores. 20-17, Toronto by 3. Jamal Shed gaining some confidence over the last couple of weeks. Shot the ball a lot better. Drew Holiday back in Agbaji in deep. Spins it off Shed, I should say, off the window. No good. The rebound punched around. There's only 4 Raptors there. Celtics were not hunting an offensive rebound. Shed into the offensive end. Push pass in the corner. Barrett up, fakes the 3. Drives baseline. Porzingis takes the paint away. Kick out of Agbaji. He'll put it in the hands of Grady Dick. Dick enters to Agbaji. Sneaks in behind Tatum. A great makeup speed by Porzingis to block the shot. Tatum, offensive end. Pull up in transition. 3 rims out of the rebound for Grady Dick. Celtics having a rough go shooting threes in the early going. Kick out Jamal Shed. Finds Grady Dick, jumps into the paint, throws out to R.J. Barrett. Barrett turns, floats it over Porzingis. Tough left-hand push shot, no good. Rebound Tatum. Porzingis has completely taken the paint away from Toronto. Pritchard driving baseline. Jamal Shed leans into him. Pritchard creates some room by jumping forward into Shed. Draws the contact and will get free throws.
Pritchard so much better now at taking that particular shot. Gets in the paint, kind of strong arms his man. Hits him with the body, gets separation. Then tries to kick it off the window where he was fouled. But Porzingis doing a nice job. just need to find out what's going on with Derek White. Because Derek White, this team right now, normally plays with so much more energy when he's in. Those first couple of minutes, there was no energy at all from this team, defensively or offensively, and it's kind of turned around ever since Pritchard got in the basketball game.
Hauser and Cornette will enter for the Celtics. Peyton Pritchard among those who have killed Toronto this year. Pretty much everybody has, but just some ridiculous numbers. Pritchard has, Cada, guys like that. Pritchard gets the free throws. 20-19. Toronto's 10-point lead is down to 1 with 4:36 to go in the first.
It's a little zone action.
Shed, push pass for Abaji. Entry, Pirtle, bounce pass to the cutter. Shed in deep, throws it out towards the corner. It hits Cornette and goes out of bounds. It was intended for Barrett in the corner. That takes an open 3 away from R.J. Barrett.
That was a header. It's kind of like, what happened there? He bounced around off his face.
Under out of bounds, gets to Abaji. Pritchard, shot clock is at 2. Jamal Shed steps to his left. Tough 3 is good.
That would Shed.
I wonder if that'll stick. Lead the other way. Sam Hauser trying to get it right back, but his 3 is no good. There is literally like nobody shooting their average from 3 for the Celtics. R.J. Barrett steps through 2 guys. The late foul call. As soon as Al Horford gets into the game. And free throws coming here. Luke Cornette volunteering for the foul. Toronto by 4 and free throws coming.
Yeah, you can shoot these threes all you want to, but attack the rim, attack the rim.
10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBCFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Randy and Max watching R.J. Barrett miss a free throw. First of 2. Had a nice win for the Bruins last night.
I bet.
You get 4 goals on Vasilevsky, man, early in the second period. You get a bunch of Hall of Famers on that Tampa team. 2 missed free throws for R.J. Barrett, and Jason Tatum, who missed 2 the other day at the end of the game, ends up grabbing the rebound. 23-19, Boston down by 4. 3:52 to go in the first. Celtics looking for their 11th consecutive win against the Raptors. Pritchard enters the Cornette. Quick touch pass out to the wing where Al Horford is waiting. Bricks a 3, way short. And the rebound for Abaji. Jamal Shed in the front court. Bruce Brown is in the game for the first time. Has it here wearing the white headband over that red uniform. Boston native. They run away from Pirtle. Top of the circle. He's looking around. Finds Barrett. Aims. Fires that lefty 3. It's no good. And the rebound for Hauser. Raptors have cooled off after hitting their first 3. They're now just 2 of 7 from distance. Pritchard, left-hand dribble, dribbling low, keeping it away from Pirtle. Tiptoes the baseline. Dribbles out to the far corner. Now spins, drives on Pirtle, throws to the far corner. Horford touches it out to the wing where Tatum is waiting for 3.
And finally, good movement of the basketball, and Tatum walked into the shot instead of just dribbling his way in. This time walked into it slowly.
23-22, Toronto by 1. Abaji, one of 2 Big 12 players of the year out there right now. He just passed to the other one, Jamal Shed, for R.J. Barrett. Barrett driving baseline, pass Cornette, gets to the rim and lays it in with the left hand.
Should have been somebody trying to block that shot.
Barrett's got 5 in the first quarter, 25-22. Tatum steps to his right, away from Pirtle, fall away 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Sam Hauser brings it all the way out to Pritchard. Pritchard thought about the deep 3, instead drives, lobs it for Luke Cornette, 2-hand slam.
Good delivery, then Luke helps him out on the backside, gave him a target for that.
2 more points in the paint. 25-24. Bad entry. Looking for Pirtle. Deflected away by Hauser. Give the turnover to Shed. Celtics can take their first lead here after trailing by 10 earlier in the quarter. Horford for Cornette. He's still waiting for that first 3-point attempt. He was open. Here's the entry. Tatum. Step back tough. 19-footer. A little bit short. And the rebound for Pirtle.
Pick that ball towards the hole. You got a man under 3 inches shorter than you.
And Darko Rajakovic going to call another timeout. We'll keep it here with 1:56 to go in the first quarter. The Raptors leading 25-24.
Well, you had opportunity was there. If you Tatum is 6'9", going up against a guy about 6'2", 6'3", turn around and take the ball towards the hole. They give you those opportunities. You don't always have to take them.
Well, we haven't said yet. One of the coolest things I have seen in, how many years is this now? 27 years in the NBA. We know that J.J. Redick lost the home that he and his family were renting in the fires in L.A. If you missed it the other night after the Spurs won the game and beat the Lakers in L.A., Victor Wembanyama and Chris Paul brought their jerseys, their game-worn jerseys, and handed them to J.J. Redick's sons. They had a huge collection of autographed jerseys through the connections of their father and a basketball card collection, and all gone in the fire. And it was one of those moments that, sports, we can't get Pollyanna about it and pretend sports could make everything better, but sometimes just those little things, making things a little bit better, mean everything.
They really are. But I also want them to make sure that proper perspective is about that. Those are 2 kids that lived. There were some people who died in that fire.
Yeah. There's no, and in addition to the people that died, imagine, losing everything. You could say it's just material stuff, but with J.J. Redick, who had, go out of your way to find it, his press conference the other day, losing the things you can't replace, stuff that your kids made in school, things like that. Kelly Olynyk, the former Celtic, is in the game for the first time for Toronto. Shed puts it in the right hand, attacks Cornet, runs it off the glass, no good. He pushed Cornet away. Boy, Luke Cornet is taking a beating here. Offensive foul on Shed is a turnover that will give it back to the Celtics. Cornet already got hit in the head with a pass by Jamal Shed, and now Shed driving in on the right side, trying to fend off. He rose into the contact, put the ball in his right hand, and lifted that left elbow up under the chin of Luke Cornet to create the offensive foul.
Good play.
Another chance for the Celtics to take their first lead. Tatum looking for Pritchard. He pops free on the left side. Quick 3. Yep.
Nice job with Pritchard coming out. Good seal by Al Horford and Luke to give him that separation for the jump shot.
22-10 is the Boston run. Celtics climbing out of a 10-point hole, have their first lead, looking for back-to-back double-digit comebacks. Have one against New Orleans the other night. 27-25, Celtics by 2. Here is Kelly Olynyk against Luke Cornet. One dribble with the left-hand pump fake. Here's that Kevin McHale slippery heel scoop, but it's no good after he got by Pritchard. Celtics have the rebound. Pritchard to the front court. Driving on Bruce Brown, shovels it back to Hauser. Pretty good look. Left side 3, no good. Back iron to the rebound for Scotty Barnes. Barnes, diagonal lead on the right side. Sheds 3, no. Rebound, Horford.
Sam, there's another guy just struggling to get things going.
Everybody is. Nobody is shooting like above their lifetime average. Here's Tatum finding Horford driving into the baseline. Scores off the window after bumping Scotty Barnes out of his way.
And he made Al go to the basket because you threw the ball towards the rim. Al stands out. I want to see Al in the paint a little bit more.
29-25, Boston by 4. And before the entry to Scotty Barnes, we got a foul call as Barnes got jostled in the paint. Celtics 4 of 12 outside, 8 of 12 on the inside.
I painted the picture then. That was nice. Because these opportunities are easier. And I understand the analytics of it. Everybody says, well, you got to take threes. But sometimes when they're not going, you got to take the easier opportunities which are out there.
Scotty Barnes will trigger the side of the bounce. Finds Bruce Brown, floats it from the baseline, no good. Rebound, Cornet deflects it to Sam Hauser.
Nice shot here for the Celtics.
Bruce Brown playing his 8th game. Injured all year for Toronto. We're down to 8 seconds to go in the first quarter, in which the Celtics have built a 4-point lead after trailing by 10. Tatum with 3 seconds. Tatum steps to his left. Pretty good look at a 3. Bounces out at the buzzer. Caught a lot of iron. Thought it might sit there for a second and fall in. But the quarter ends as it began for the Celtics by missing threes. They go just 4 of 13 from the outside, but 6 of 12 on the inside. Porzingis protecting the paint. They withstand the early run. The Celtics have the lead in Toronto at the end of 1. Boston 29, Toronto 25 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mom, can you tell me a story?
Once upon a time, there was born a real estate brokerage that was also a magical app. They called it Redfin, and they're on a mission to get people the fairest deal of them all. With listing fees as low as 1%, Redfin agents charge half of what others often charge, so you have more money to put toward your dream home.
Could it be a gingerbread house?
If the witch wants to sell.
Download the Redfin app to get started. Fees subject to terms and minimums. Equal housing opportunity. CADRE number 01521930.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at luxurymakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
The Ford F-150 first quarter of tonight's game was brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup, #1 truck in brand loyalty. This is the second quarter we go now with the Celtics leading 29-25.
Well, good movement. Defense got to be a lot better and connected right now offensively by taking the ball towards the basket.
Scotty Barnes begins the second quarter, putting in the hands of Kelly Olynyk. Hand to Bruce Brown. Well, the Boston connections here. Bruce Brown at the free throw line for Kelly. Entry, Scotty Barnes turns, runs it off the glass. No good. Pritchard dogging him. He wanted to go quick, and he also wanted to foul. He didn't get it. Pritchard, offensive end. Picks up his dribble, floats to Derek White. Derek White turns the corner, returns to the Porzingis on the wing. Porzingis backing. A couple of guys down, including Boucher. He spins in the paint. Yeah, he threw it away. He should have been traveling anyway. Barnes, who also gets away with a travel, throws to the left corner for Jamison. Battle 3 that's no good. And Battle couldn't miss the first time against the Celtics this year. Jaylen Brown grabs the rebound. Pritchard, return to Jaylen. Jaylen's got a step on Battle. Pump fake on God. Scotty Barnes to get him up in the air. They swing it back. Porzingis, return to Derek White. He misses the open 3. Hauser back taps the rebound. Porzingis draws a foul on Bruce Brown. Here's the call they missed. And a lot of stuff happened in that sequence. Porzingis had a race from the front court. He didn't make it. So that should have been a backcourt violation on the Celtics, but they called the contact and the foul. Tell me if you think I'm wrong, Max. That to me was Porzingis saying, Derek, shoot the ball. He could have taken that shot. They're trying to get Derek White going here.
Sure, but there was an easy shot for Derek. That's in his wheelhouse. Maybe you can find him a layup someplace.
Jaylen Brown throws the shoulder into Battle, turns. Here's that step back from 14. No good back iron, and Battle has the rebound. Celtics have scored the last 7 points. Toronto hasn't scored a while. Boucher, the hot hand in the fourth quarter the other night, gets to the elbow and ends the scoring drought. (29-27). Jaylen Brown coming down the left side gets fouled. It's getting a little uptight with some of these calls.
I think he fouled him. Jaylen exposes that ball, and now from a defender, my eyes get big. I think I can make that steal. But sometimes it gets a little squirrely. Sometimes it keeps it in his hand.
Jaylen Brown against Bruce Brown. Kick out. Pretty good look for Derek White. Finally a 3.
Yes. Derek White looks up at the heavens saying, thank you. Thank you, sir.
He had been 2 for his last 25 until that make. From 3, 32-27, largest lead for the Celtics. Bruce Brown tries to get the 3 back, but it comes up short. Porzingis deflects the rebound. Hauser tiptoeing the end line before falling out of bounds. Saves it for Jaylen Brown. Celtics by 5. Jaylen Brown pulls up, moves to Hauser right side. Kelly Olynyk in front of him, so Hauser will return it to Jaylen. Brown, Pritchard, Hauser, Porzingis, Derek White, 5 on the floor for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown dribbles to the elbow, moves in the right corner. Hauser up fakes and got Chris Boucher up in the air, and Hauser just stood there and waited, knowing, because he studied hard in school, that gravity was eventually going to bring Chris Boucher down to earth to land on top of him, and he draws the foul.
Well, why didn't he go up and take that shot then?
Because he
get a couple free throws.
He probably would have broken both of his shoulders that he tried it.
Says you told me one time you got to take the blow.
Derek White enters to Pritchard. He's in pretty deep, but Bruce Brown is there. So Pritchard spins in the baseline, shoves him away, and scores off the window. And Bruce Brown points to the officials and says, are you going to let him get away with that?
Yeah.
Celtics have turned a 10-point deficit into a 7-point lead, 34-27. They enter to Scotty Barnes. Pritchard trying to hold his ground. Barnes step back 12-footer is good to get the clean look over Pritchard. 34-29. Celtics in the preseason game here went on a crazy run at this point of the game. They scored 19 in a row to make up a 19-point deficit. Pritchard bounce pass, kick out, open three for Hauser is no good. Now Hauser's in this funk of missing open shots. Jamison battle into the left corner. Boucher's the hot hand, and he drills another three. KYP, know your personnel. 34-32, Boston by 2. Raptors 6 of 14 from 3. Derek White strong down left side. He elevates and just loses the ball out of bounds. This is both painful and quizzical to watch.
Yeah, it's painful to see a great player like that just kind of lose some stuff that he doesn't. Pritchard with a little push off.
Can you remember a slump, not where you weren't shooting well or whatever, where almost just everything for a couple of games just seemed to go away?
Not really, because I'm taking a layup.
Boucher attacks, finds Kelly Olynyk, and Sam Hauser gives the foul so that Kelly will shoot free throws here. Celtics got the 7-point lead, and now Kelly Olynyk can tie it at the free throw line.
I was missing all these shots. This is what I did. I took a layup. My next shot's a layup. My next shot's I'm getting to the line, shooting free throws. I was trying to find some easier opportunities. Mine were already easy. I was trying to make them easier.
Kelly Olynyk gets the first free throw. There is great affection, and rightly so, for the group of Celtics that were involved in sort of the turnarounds of the franchise. The Kelly Olynyk, Jay Crowder, Evan Turner, Avery Bradley group. The fans absolutely loved. Kelly gets the free throws here, and the 7-point lead disappears in the blink of an eye. We're tied at 34. Celtics have a starting 5 on the floor with the exception of Horford in for Tatum. Toronto went 4.5 minutes without scoring, and they just scored 7 points in less than a minute. Derek White deep on the left side against Jamison Battle. Right-hand dribble, bounce pass, finds Jaylen Brown attacking the paint, scooping, no good. He got in too deep. It was too far in to try a scoop shot. Bad pass by Davion Mitchell, who's back in the game after 2 early fouls, but it's saved by Boucher. He puts it in the hands of Jamison Battle. He misses a 3 short, but Chris Boucher, energy guy, crashing the paint, ends up getting jostled and fouled.
Yeah, Brown pushed him in the back as he was running by him. Again, little things. Look at Brown was running, and all of a sudden he just lost it. A little push in the back. Not much of one, but enough to get the ire of the official.
Grady Dick is going to return here for Toronto, and so will R.J. Barrett. Chris Boucher could be an interesting player here as we approach the trade deadline. He is probably the most tradable contractually of this group.
I wonder how does he change your team, though?
Quick inbound, Kelly Olynyk, clean look at a 3, and he drills it. And the Raptors score 10 points in 80 seconds, and they've got the lead back. And they're doing this with the guys off the bench. 37-34, Toronto by 3. 7:38 to go first half. Jaylen Brown puts it in the hands of Drew Holiday against Davion Mitchell. Holiday, right-hand dribble, turns the corner inside the free throw line. Kelly Olynyk waiting, so Drew Holiday will back it out. Lob it into Porzingis. Quick return to Holiday. Steps back behind the line. Straightaway 3, no good. And the rebound belongs to Boucher. Porzingis makes a lot of really great subtle passes and decisions. Grady Dick dribbles into the baseline. 12-footer is good. And now the Celtics can't get a stop. 12 straight for the Raptors. 39-34. 5-point lead for the Raptors. Al Horford, fouled by Kelly Olynyk, puts it off the front iron, no good. And now we will be treated to the sixth, or the seventh, I should say, trip to the free throw line this year for Al Horford.
Al in the paint again. They give him they might not be giving him opportunity here. Are they?
No. No, they wave off the free throws.
See, the Al was in the paint, was going up with the basketball. But he hit him early, but
Sam Cassell not happy about that call.
Going through contact.
Inbound. Jaylen Brown, RJ Barrett on his shoulder. Bounce pass for Porzingis. Straightaway three is good, and Celtics get an extra point out of it.
Kelly Olynyk was going with his buddy, Jaylen Brown.
Porzingis is 4 for 4. He's made all 3 of his threes. 11 points, couple of rebounds. RJ Barrett runs over Drew Holiday.
Oh!
They're saying no shot. They're calling the foul on Holiday instead of a charge, which is what it looked like. And the compromise is they're not going to count the basket. We have a natural timeout coming up anyway. I wonder if Joe Mazzulla is going to challenge that. 6:45 to go. First half at Scotiabank Arena. Toronto 39, Boston 37 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mom, can you tell me a story?
Once upon a time, there was born a real estate brokerage that was also a magical app. They called it Redfin, and they're on a mission to get people the fairest deal of them all. With listing fees as low as 1%, Redfin agents charge half of what others often charge, so you have more money to put toward your dream home.
Could it be a gingerbread house?
If the witch wants to sell.
Download the Redfin app to get started. Fees subject to terms and minimums. Equal housing opportunity. CADRE number 01521930.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is Taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Celtics down by 2. Joe Mazzulla will not challenge that foul called on Drew Holiday. Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex cards help over 25,000 companies make every dollar count. Learn more at brex.com/grow.
Brex card. Gotta love those.
Looking forward to jumping in, right? You're going to have an app on your phone. The whole thing's going to be very 2025.
App on my phone for me to use a credit card.
Okay. World is changing. Side out of bounds for Toronto. Olynyk hands back to RJ Barrett. Down the left side against Al Horford. 2 long strides. Al takes the paint away. Kick out to the corner. Push past Davion Mitchell. They swinging around to Grady Dick. Dick can't drive past Derek White. Throws a bounce pass to the baseline. RJ Barrett beats Al Horford and lays it up and in. It's a great pass by Grady Dick.
Got lost going back door.
41-37. Toronto by 4. 6:19 to go in the first half. Jaylen Brown fumbles the basketball. Clean turnover. RJ Barrett rips it away. Odd man break lead for Grady Dick, and he scoops it up and in. And Joe Mazzulla just called an instant timeout. Remember the Mad Brad timeouts?
Yeah.
And Joe is smoking off that turnover. 6:11 to go first half. Toronto 43, Boston 37. This could end up being an interesting night on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hair thinning can happen for so many reasons. Whether it's stress or hormones or anything, at Nutrafol we've learned that real change starts below the surface. Our hair growth supplements take a whole body approach and target the key root causes of hair thinning, so you can see visibly thicker, stronger hair in 3 to 6 months.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. Celtics have fallen behind by 6. This is a 16-3 run for Toronto, and that was as quick a temper flash timeout as I've seen Joe Mazzulla take.
Yeah, I think that what he was looking at is, the way his team is playing. The game is about concentration, and there are points where the Celtics just sometimes lose perspective.
43-37. Toronto by 6. We are midway through the second quarter right now if you're syncing up with TV. Jaylen Brown, bounce pass. Holiday in the dunker spot, easy too. 43-39. And again, not disrespecting the Raptors, but these games here really feel like the Celtics against the Celtics. Entry, Grady Dick floats it up, blocked by Porzingis. Porzingis has been really good in this first half. Holiday, bounce pass for the trailer. Al Horford finds Porzingis. Attacks Grady Dick, runs him over, score it, and the foul. And Kristaps Porzingis is dominating.
Yeah, playing his game. To my blocking shots, coming towards the hole. This time catching the ball. Grady Dick never saw the 7-footer standing there. This time catches it, has him on his shoulder, and then just drives towards the hole. And Grady Dick tried to take the charge. I would wonder, are they going to challenge this or not?
Looks like it. Yeah, they're going to challenge the foul on Grady Dick. It was a pretty aggressive move to the basket by Porzingis. Now, Grady Dick did not really look like he was set.
Didn't look like he was set, and I'm not sure if his feet were in the area.
Now, it's a high reward if you get the call because it takes 2, potentially 3 points off the board. I'm just not sure you're going to win it.
Looks like he was moving his feet in the lane. So I'm not sure if you're going to get this call or not.
Knicks up by 13 at Philadelphia. Maxey and George are playing. Embiid is not. This is a back-to-back for Philadelphia. Bridges was 16-4 New York. They get a little cranky now, Knicks fans. Knicks have lost 5 of 7, and they are not as much fun as they were last year. This is a better team. At least the starting 5, obviously, is as good as there is in the NBA. But that team that everybody fell in love with in New York last year, it hasn't been as much fun.
Yeah. I mean, I think you think about the guys who played there. Those guys were really fun to watch because they were all out effort.
Randall DiVincenzo went to Minnesota, and we bring up Isaiah Hartenstein, who was a big loss for New York, and he just went down. He's going to miss the rematch against the Cavaliers on Thursday night as he's out for about a week.
Hartenstein just played hard, and he gave them so many extra opportunities with second chance because he was just in the paint. Got a chance to see this Grady Dick. Back foot looked like it was moving. Not sure how that challenge might go.
Porzingis went into him pretty aggressively, but Grady Dick was clearly moving, and the question is, did he give Porzingis room to make his offensive move? Mark Davis is going to tell us eventually.
Well, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it's going to go their way.
It has been determined that the contact by Porzingis to Grady was marginal, as he did not go through his space. Therefore, this is a successful challenge. It will be changed to a no call. Scored a basket. It'll be Toronto's ball on the baseline.
To a no call? And you had contact in the lane?
So here's what they just did. Successful challenge, so you take the foul away from Grady Dick. But I think what Darko Rajakovic was hoping for was an offensive foul on Porzingis. He doesn't get that. So technically a successful challenge, and they retain a second challenge. But the basket counts, there will just be no free throw.
That's what's really the killer. You know, you still get the basket.
43-41, Toronto by 2. Raptors playing without Emmanuel quickly tonight. And I'll tell you why I'm not bummed out about that. Pirtle, long cross-court. Grady Dick has time to set his feet, but he misses the open three. Rebound punched around, and R.J. Barrett comes up with it. Kick out, Barnes, turnaround, quick three. Nope. And the rebound, Tatum beats Grady Dick to it.
Like I said, the activity right now. I'm watching Porzingis. He is moving well. Back pick here, opens Tatum up.
And Tatum takes that right side three and knocks it down.
That was the back pick then set by Porzingis to give him that separation.
7 straight for the Celtics, and they regain the lead, 44-43. Grady Dick behind the Pirtle screen. Clean look at a three. Comes up short. Long rebound, though, into the corner. R.J. Barrett comes up with it. He's swinging around the horn. Barnes, a wide open look, and that three is no good. This is just a shooting gallery here. The Raptors just have one minor problem. They can't shoot. Jaylen Brown, strong down the right side. And from the backside, Barnes blocks the shot. Holiday saves it, though, out to the right corner for an Al Horford three that's no good. Offensive rebound again. Jaylen Brown runs it up too quickly and misses the layup. And R.J. Barrett comes out of the pack with it.
Numbers.
R.J. Barrett gallops past Al Horford. Crazy scoop shot, no good. Al pulled the rug, took R.J. Barrett off balance. Tatum lead for Jaylen Brown, and he drops the ball off his own leg out of bounds.
Can't make that up.
Whatever is going on with Jaylen and Derek, whatever ladder Jaylen Brown and Derek White walked under a week ago, I wonder how long that curse will last.
Whatever boost that they try to run over.
So Toronto can regain the lead here with 4:07 to go in the first half. They trail by 1. This has been a bizarre back and forth game. Pirtle, hand for R.J. Barrett, push to the corner, wide open is Abaji, and he hits a three. Not going to miss all of them.
Tatum, why are you going down trying to double team?
He started 3 for 3. Then they went 4 for 17. Tatum drives down the right side, and Pirtle, instead of trying to make contact, reaches in and rips the ball away. Abaji floats it to the right corner. R.J. Barrett, that lefty three is no good, and Porzingis secures the rebound.
Good job by Porzingis. He took everything away then.
Tatum. Kick out Drew Holiday. Trying to spread the floor. Here comes Jaylen attacking the paint. Throws to the right corner. Al is waiting. Three, though, rims out. And the rebound, Pirtle. That look he'll take. Davion Mitchell. Lead for Barnes. Attacks the paint. Flips it with the right hand. Does not get the bounce. So the rebound for Drew Holiday. 46-44. Toronto by 2. Jaylen Brown against R.J. Barrett. Spins. Forces it up. Blocked by R.J. Barrett. Jaylen cannot get out of his own way right now. Davion Mitchell goes the distance and lays it in. Porzingis tried to time a block, but Davion Mitchell got it up too quickly.
Jaylen trying to be a little too aggressive.
48-44. Toronto with the lead. 2:51 to go first half. And Drew Holiday misses Porzingis on a cross-court pass, and the Celtics just give it away.
So what you're going wrong and keep going wrong like that, that is impossible to say.
Celtics now lead the league in fewest turnovers. I'm not sure we're going to be able to say that at the end of the night. 6 in the first half tonight. 10 Toronto points off those turnovers, plus whatever they get here. Raptors by 4. R.J. Barrett strong down the left side. The last second trying to go cross court, and Drew Holiday just jumped in front of the pass and picked it off.
Gary.
Shovel back for Al Horford. Now Porzingis up fakes the trail 3. Bounce pass from Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard getting some extra run here with Derek White on the bench. Entry of Porzingis against Davion Mitchell. They got to send the double team. They will with R.J. Barrett. Porzingis draws that double kick out to Pritchard. Gets a good look at a 3. Knocks it down.
Wow. Boy, he did that nice. That was nice stuff, dude. Inside out, kick over, back up, separation.
R.J. Barrett gets 2 right back. Good pass from Scotty Barnes on the interior. Toronto by 3, 50-47. Pritchard has really figured out his spots. Tatum. Left-hand dribble left side of the floor. Draws the double team, cross-court pass, gets to Porzingis, straightaway 3, no good, and the rebound for Pirtle. Peyton Pritchard played 13 minutes now in this first half. Derek White just 10. Pirtle. Push pass for Scotty Barnes, baseline extended. Here's the entry, Pirtle. Switch gets Porzingis on him, so they find Barrett cutting in behind Holiday for the easy 2.
Extra effort again.
9-3, Toronto run. They lead by 5, 52-47. R.J. Barrett, the first Raptor in double figures. Tatum draws the double team. Cross court, fields on a hot by Pritchard. Dribbles behind his back, steps away from Davion Mitchell, misses the 3. And the rebound for R.J. Barrett. Long lead up the right side. Scotty Barnes catches in stride. Throw right to Abaji, and Abaji just dropped it. He had a layup waiting for him. Raptors give away 2 points. Here's Pritchard. Kick out. Good look for Al. Trail 3. Got it. That is a big swing right there.
That is. You were going back the other way. Had a chance to score the basketball. Al behind the line. Knocks it down. Converts that turnover into points.
Raptors should have been up by 7. Instead, they're only up by 2 with 44 seconds to go in the first half. And we're getting a timeout here. Abaji might be cut on his hand.
Well, I don't think he's busted wide open, though. Something happens when you get into a bunch of guys and they're out there in the middle of the floor and you're trying to play them the right way, but blood's all over the floor right now. Remember how it's such a different time now when, you know, blood, you were thinking it was a hazmat unit was about to come out. And now you just get out there with a towel and just wipe it up. Keep playing, guys.
You were just out of the league when the Magic Johnson thing happened in 1991, and those. Remember, he got when he first came back and he got cut in a game, and Gary Vitti would not wear the gloves to try to send the message that this was not a thing. When everybody was, including Karl Malone, sort of led the vocal opposition to him playing.
And Magic was very upset by that. But what Magic did, and give Magic full credit for, he educated the masses about HIV, because remember he was on and he had HIV, and I remember there was a guy who had HIV. He said Magic is going to die a terrible death just like the rest of us. And Magic Johnson found a way, and obviously he had the means to do that, but was able and still around and a big advocate for that community. And what happened?
A lot of you are not old enough to remember, but that was really the thought, was that it was a death sentence for Magic. Speaking of, and I remember one of the guys crying, weeping openly at the press conference was your friend Michael Cooper, who received the great honor from the Lakers the other night, had his number retired.
Michael Cooper has done a lot of things. You know, I'd be in the Hall of Fame, but he also, I think, possibly out in the Hall of Fame too was his career in the WNBA, where he was a championship coach.
At Lisa Leslie, LA Sparks team.
Lisa Leslie, one of the first women in pro basketball to dunk a basketball.
All right, out of the timeout. 2 for 1 here for Toronto. 37 seconds to go in the half. R.J. Barrett gets in deep, runs it up awkwardly with the left hand, but there was enough contact to get a foul call. Jason Tatum's making the replay signal at Joe Mazzulla. But R.J. Barrett, remember, he missed a couple of free throws earlier.
Tatum's trying to say he hooked me then with that play.
R.J. Barrett, not a good free throw shooter, 70%. Missed 2 earlier. Well, second straight game, Celtics playing a bottom feeder in terms of three-point shooting, and they're getting outshot from the three-point line. And that makes a big difference. First free throw is good. Good finish to the second quarter here for the Raptors.
And what these guys are trying to do and accomplish when you're down at the bottom, you know you're going home, and you're just going to struggle through. You're going to struggle through an NBA season. They won their championship with Kawhi, and Kawhi. I wonder if Kawhi had stayed, if they'd had a chance to win another one there.
It's hard to imagine. I mean, that season, of course, that next season, we got a wet spot on the floor they're trying to fix. It's actually, you know what there is? There is blood. There is blood on the floor from Mabaji, and they want to get the Windex out there.
Is that the new thing now?
Whatever they're using to get the stuff up.
Windex. Windex, Clorox.
They used to have those clean. It's like basically this will clean anything.
That's what we thought for a while when our to-be president said that.
Really? That's what you bringing us back to that time? Yeah, it's a cleaner. It could solve everything.
He's coming back. He's coming back. Just watch out for your cats and dogs.
All this coming, the second stoppage coming with 35.5 to go in the half, waiting on R.J. Barrett free throws. Celtics entering a very difficult portion of the schedule now from a logistical standpoint. Bunch of games close together. The Celtics have, again, win-loss record. They're one of the easiest remaining schedules, but not in the next couple of weeks. R.J. Barrett misses the second free throw. He's missed 3 of 4. Tatum has the rebound. Lost it down 3, but he throws away the outlet. Davion Mitchell picks it off. Boy, and Tatum is barking at Peyton Pritchard here. Now has to play defense in front of Scotty Barnes. The mojo is lost right now for this team.
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes, pressured by Tatum. Left-hand dribble to the elbow. Zips it to Pirtle, flips it from 10 feet and scores. And the Raptors lead by 5. Celtics locker room is going to be really interesting here at halftime. Derek White getting some late run, finds Tatum. Tatum driving strong, in traffic, throws to the corner. Open, Pritchard 3, got it, and the foul.
Wow. Well, that's where you make up for. Get a 3, and you get a free throw.
Bad foul by the veteran Bruce Brown. Pritchard was waiting in the corner. Tatum drew that double team. Bruce Brown sort of a lazy reach out. Instead of just sailing by in an attempt to distract Peyton Pritchard, he reached out his left arm, but he caught him. And so with 1.2 to go in the half, a chance for a 4-point play for Peyton Pritchard. Bruce Brown does not look like himself. Pritchard misses the free throw. R.J. Barrett has the rebound. He will not get a shot away, and that will do it for a very strange up and down first half in which whatever concerned you about the Celtics over the last couple of weeks was very much on display. Coming up, Bill Murray has scores from around the NBA. 11-game night in the league, including New York and Philadelphia in the ESPN game. Get used to those national TV games. After tonight, the Celtics will play 23 of their final 42 on national TV. They do not look like they're ready for primetime, though, right now. They trail the Raptors 55-53. It's halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side, your Sleep Number setting. And now it's our lowest price of the season on our top-selling i8 smart bed. Your best savings, plus free home delivery with any base. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service, real-time updates only in iOS mobile apps. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Entry, Grady Dick close it up, blocked by Porzingis. Porzingis has been really good in this first half. Holiday bounce pass for the trailer. Al Horford finds Porzingis. Attacks Grady Dick, runs him over, score it, and the foul. And Kristaps Porzingis is dominating.
Yeah, playing his game.
All right, welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray, and the player taking care of business in the first half, which is brought to you by Cambridge Savings Bank. It's Kristaps Porzingis. Small business owners, let CSB help move your small business forward. Creative solutions and quick decisions. Visit CambridgeSavings.com/small business to start your relationship. Today, Celtics trail by 2 points right now at halftime in Toronto. It's 55-53 at the moment. Celtics getting off to a little bit of a slow start, but won the first quarter 29-25, and then only scored 24 points in that second quarter. They're led by Kristaps Porzingis, who has 13 points in the first half. He's played 19 minutes. He went 5 of 6 from the field, 3 for 4 from downtown. He also has 4 rebounds and 2 assists, does have the 1 steal in the game, also has 2 blocks to go with 1 turnover. When it comes to Jason Tatum, 7 first half points in this one. He's played 18 minutes. He's 2 of 9 from the field. Also has 2 threes in this one. 8 first half rebounds for Jason Tatum. Celtics have 27 rebounds in all to the Raptors 26, so they have the advantage there. They did get some help off the bench from Peyton Pritchard, who's got 15 minutes so far. Shooting better, 3 for 4. He struggled of late, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Also has 3 assists, 1 steal, including this basket.
Porzingis draws that double kick out to Pritchard, gets a good look at a 3, knocks it down.
Wow. Boy, he did that nice. That was nice stuff, dude. Inside out, kick over, back up, separation.
Pritchard has really figured out his spots. Tatum.
Pritchard struggled the last 6 games, but looks like he's got his stroke going again tonight with 13 first half points. Also a plus 12 in the first half. As for the rest of the starters, Drew Holiday played 16 minutes, has 6 points and 4 rebounds. Derek White still continuing to struggle. Only 3 points in the first half, 1 for 4 from downtown, 2 turnovers, no assists, no rebounds. Talk about doing some of the dirty work. He's one of your best players who does that, and so far, struggling in the first half. Jaylen Brown, 15 first half minutes. He went 2 for 8 from the field. Also has 4 rebounds in this one and 3 assists. The rest of the bench, Al Horford, played 14 first half minutes, has 5 points, 2 assists with 1 rebound. And Luke Cornett, just 2 points so far, 5 minutes off the bench. Sam Hauser scoreless in his 8 minutes. When it comes to Toronto, though, Grady Dick with a nice little first half, played 11 minutes with 9 points.
Grady Dick dribbles into the baseline, 12-footer is good, and now the Celtics can't get a stop. 12 straight for the Raptors. 5-point.
For the rest of Toronto, though, R.J. Barrett, he's got 12 points. Jakob Poeltl, 4 points in this one. And as far as shooting goes, Toronto has shot 36% from 3. The Celtics, they have shot 40% only 83% from the free throw line. We will take a look at the NBA scoreboard in this one. I'll give you your Sports Hub headlines coming up in just a little bit. Celtics trail 55-53. They've been good on the road this year. 14-4 on the season. They trail by 2 points. And again, only in the first half, only 3 points for Derek White. Let's see if he can get going a little bit. And, well, Jason Tatum on his way to a double-double. We'll get your Sports Hub headlines coming up next. I'm Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
The boats, the selection, the deals you've been waiting for are here. The Hartford Boat Show at Mohegan Sun.
Climb aboard for boat show discounts and family fun.
See what's new for 2025. Shop engines and accessories. Reduced sales tax on boats for every budget.
January 16th through 19th. Earth Expo Center, Mohegan Sun.
It's time to buy that boat.
HartfordBoatShow.com.
Boat Show.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Well, good morning, kiddo. I love that you're home from college. I've missed you.
Still taking your Nature-Made vitamins?
Every day. A multivitamin and a probiotic. You better be taking yours.
Still looking out for me, Mom.
I'll never stop.
Made to care for you every day. Nature-Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand. Find us in the vitamin aisle, based on a survey of pharmacists who recommend branded vitamins and supplements.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15+ essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
NBA scoreboard brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tire, go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Right now, New York, the Knicks have an 83-80 lead over the 76ers. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Hawks, they lead the Bulls 42-34. It's the Bucks 47, Magic 29. And in the second quarter, Pelicans 47, Mavericks 43. Right now in the second quarter, Spurs 42, Grizzlies 38. And just a couple other games on tap for tonight. Jazz, they host the Hornets. Minnesota hosts the Warriors. Lakers, Heat, and Clippers and Nets later on tonight. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, now open in Franklin, Billerica, and in PVD. Celtics trail 55-53 at halftime. I'm Joe Murray. The second half is next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub. Celtics Radio Network.
Mazda?
Once you discover the Mazda CX-50,
Mazda.
It doesn't take long to get it. With an available turbo engine and off-road drive mode, it's a crossover SUV rugged enough to go well past your expectations. It will have you saying,
Mazda.
The Mazda CX-50. It's made to move you.
Every Mazda SUV offers you an elevated driving experience and refined performance. Discover it at Tasca Mazda Cranston.
Hair thinning can happen for so many reasons. Whether it's stress or hormones or anything, at Nutrafol we've learned that real change starts below the surface. Our hair growth supplements take a whole body approach and target the key root causes of hair thinning, so you can see visibly thicker, stronger hair in 3 to 6 months.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service, real-time updates only in iOS mobile apps. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
This Saturday at the Mullins Center, the Minute Women tip-off against St. Joseph's at noon, and UMass men's hockey plays Merrimack at 7. On Sunday, UMass men's basketball hosts LaSalle at 2, followed by a free kids clinic. Tickets at UMassathletics.com/tickets.
Did you or a loved one serve in the military? You could be eligible for veteran health care at little to no cost. Simply visit va.gov or call 800-MY-VA-411. That's va.gov or 800-MY-VA-411.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
This is Reliving the Green.
What a pass by DJ!
42 for Paul Pierce.
A three-pointer for Danny Ainge.
KG is locked and loaded tonight.
What a play by Bird.
A look back at this date in Celtics history.
Quick shot off balance. Telenovich, no good. And Marcus Smart grabs the rebound.
And all his teammates backed away so he could get the ball.
10 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. The latter two career highs for Marcus Smart. 9 years ago tonight, Marcus Smart, who once won a game in this building with a buzzer beater, had his first career triple-double as the Celtics beat the Suns at the Garden. His first triple-double off the bench for the Celtics. Then Art Hambone Williams did it for the Celtics in 1971. Celtics could use, they've already gotten some heroics off the bench in this one. The bench has outperformed the starters, that is for sure. And an uneven 2-point deficit here, 55-53 Toronto as we go to the second half. And whatever was going on with Jaylen Brown and Derek White before had continued through the first half.
Yeah, I mean, just haven't shot the ball. And you can tell Derek had that one good shot they was able to knock down. Joe Mazzulla took him out of the game. And in his place, the guy who really played well was Pritchard, knocking down shots, making plays, some defensive plays. Derek just has to get it going again. And the same thing with Jaylen Brown. Maybe it's just handling the ball too much, trying to overpower people. Take what the defense gives you. Trying to force the issue sometimes doesn't work.
Celtics shot just 40% from both the floor and the three. They started off scoring very efficiently in the paint, and that went away in the second quarter. And they're doing this against the number 27 defensive team in the NBA.
Opportunities will be there, but it's got to make it happen.
And let's talk about the schedule upgrade. A whole bunch of teams headed for the postseason coming up for the Celtics next. Orlando, Atlanta this weekend. Then you got Golden State. That's going to be interesting because the Warriors are really struggling now. Lakers, Clippers, Dallas. And then Houston when they come home. Scotty Barnes, step back 12-footer is good to begin the second half. 57-53, Toronto by 4.
Scotty got where he wanted to get. He's not a true three-point shooter, but by the 15-footer, that's more of his style.
7 points, 5 assists. Porzingis, deep three, swish. Phew. Porzingis has only missed one shot here. He's 6 of 7 to start this night. 16 points, 4 rebounds. He has been far and away the Celtics' best player in this game. Toronto by 1. Davion Mitchell. Struggle with foul trouble early. Bounce pass for Scotty Barnes. Return to Mitchell. Right side up. Fakes a 3. Dribbles to the free throw line. Kick out Scotty Barnes. He doesn't want to shoot the 3, so he dribbles to the free throw line and knocks down the jumper over Tatum.
Tatum stood him up. Made him take the jump shot.
9 points, 5 assists for Scotty Barnes. Toronto by 3. Jaylen Brown enters to Porzingis. He's going to attack the paint, draw 2 men. Kick to Holiday. Holiday, left-hand dribble, coming strong against Barrett. Finger over the left hand, no good. Gets his own rebound and somehow squared himself in midair for a little putback.
That's his shot there, that little left-hand flip shot going towards the rim.
Celtics +2 on the glass. They trail this game by 1. Grady Dick tries to turn the corner. Looks like Jaylen Brown got a piece of him, commit the foul.
A little bit more aggression we've seen in this first couple of minutes right now by the Celtics. Stepping up defensively, offensively, trying to get guys in the rhythm. Now if you can get Derek a couple of shots, and maybe Brown.
Sixers have come back to tie the Knicks early in the fourth quarter. Davion Mitchell, they're going to start getting cranky in New York, especially if that game gets away with no Joel Embiid. Davion Mitchell against Jaylen Brown, dribbling between his legs. Here's the step back, top of the circle. Jumper rims out, rebound Tatum. 8 rebounds now for Tatum. Derek White turns the corner, driving on Grady Dick, gets in deep, runs it off the glass, no good. But he does get the foul call. He'll get free throws, and Derek White just sitting on the ground, shaking his head as he gets helped up by Porzingis, saying, what do I have to do to make a shot?
Well, here he goes, going towards the hole. Grady Dick comes in. Grady Dick was moving, not much contact. But Grady Dick was moving, and that's what White felt like he should have been able to just kind of jam that one in. We've seen it when Derek has had those shots before. He's been able to get them down. When things gets funky, it's like when he got the ball in Boston and he slapped it in his hand and it went out of bounds. And even with that free throw, it kind of squirreled in, bounced around the rim a couple of times. You have to believe in yourself even more when things are going bad.
Derek is not solid on his skates right now. Second free throw, rims out. Saw that one coming. But we're tied at 59. 10:09 to go third quarter. R.J. Barrett. Shuttle pass out to Grady Dick. Left-hand dribble around Derek White. Zips an entry to Barrett, who scores off the glass.
It was a cute pass. Then they would get it to Barrett in the dunker spot.
They got something here with Grady Dick. He can play.
Okay.
61-59. Toronto by 2. Bounce pass. Tatum with a wraparound pass. Gets it back from Porzingis. Pretty good look for Tatum for 3.
Wow. That was, I need to get you a shot. And that was Porzingis had the same shot again, but this time felt somebody else needed to. Ooh.
Bad pass cross court. Grady Dick misses Pirtle. That's the kind of pass the Celtics have been throwing lately.
Let me tell you why that happened, though, because Brown was putting pressure on the basketball then. And Grady Dick did not have an open look. I love when guys put pressure on the ball.
Porzingis looks like he's cut around the nose. Over the shoulder pass by Tatum is a bad one. It hits Scotty Barnes, goes out of bounds. Celtics will keep it with 14 to shoot. And what that was. Porzingis has been really good. You can make the case in January he's been the Celtics' best player. Tatum, entry to Jaylen Brown. Great bounce pass on a set play for a charging Derek White, who gets in deep and scores off the glass.
Derek White almost missed that. That's how his day is going.
8-3 is the Celtics run. They lead by 3, 64-61. Pirtle. Push pass into the corner. Davion Mitchell turns the corner to the dotted line. Over the shoulder pass. Scotty Barnes doesn't want to shoot from there. It's not a good pass by Mitchell. Kicks out to Grady Dick. Off pick on Jaylen Brown. Steps to his left and hits a 3.
Good defense then. Like the Celtics are trying to cinch up their shorts a little bit and play some D.
Grady Dick's got 12. We're tied at 64. Tatum deep on the left side against Pirtle. Size him up. Switches to the left hand. Now puts it in the right, gets to the free throw line, draws the double, finds Derek White in the corner. 3 is no good. And the rebound for Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, he's looking to me in now.
Coming downhill, R.J. Barrett scoops it up and in. Jaylen Brown didn't want to foul.
That's what Barrett said is best. He's a penetrator driving towards the rim.
This looks a lot like the game Toronto won here on Monday night against Golden State. Tatum over the shoulder pass. Porzingis coming strong, goes off the glass. No good. Which way are we going with the call? Offensive foul. Mark Davis, the crew chief on the backside, calls it.
I'd like to see where he was standing, though. Trying to take this charge. Boom, 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 boom. Didn't see his feet, so I don't know if he was moving.
His feet were outside the circle, but did he get there in time? Scotty Barnes turns on Porzingis. Tough contested shot, no good. So contested, in fact, they're calling a foul on Porzingis, who lets out a yell at J.D. Rouse, the younger official. Free throws coming.
I think he won about it. Has Porzingis ever had a technical yet? All right, challenge, hands up, high. Not sure about that.
Scotty Barnes missed the free throw. Toronto now 5 of 9 from the line.
What happened to Jakob Poeltl scoring that 30?
Poeltl had 35 in the game against the Celtics in November. He has scored 11 points in the 2 games since. Scotty Barnes gets 1 of 2. 6 straight for Toronto. Back and forth we go. 67-64. Raptors by 3. 8:04 to go in the third. Derek White finds Tatum coming strong to the paint. They double, so it kicks to the corner for a Jaylen Brown 3.
Tatum, good release then. Finding your teammate, getting them something easy.
Jaylen Brown has dropped into the bottom 20 in the NBA in 3-point shooting. That's his first attempt of the night. Scotty Barnes is right towards the bottom of the league. Davion Mitchell here is Barnes driving on Jaylen Brown. Behind the back bounce pass for Poeltl, and he scores high off the glass.
Wow. That was a great pass. I mean, he was all but out of bounds. Never saw anybody. That was all our magic.
Barnes is up to 7 assists now. Toronto by 2. 7:26 to go in the third. Derek White puts it in the hands of Tatum against Jakob Poeltl. Tatum switches to the left hand, creates a pretty good look for himself. The 3, though, rims out, and Davion Mitchell has the rebound.
I'd love to see him take Jakob Poeltl towards the basket.
Grady Dick. Bounce pass lead for R.J. Barrett. Gets into the paint, spins, flips it up and in with the left hand. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. The Celtics just cannot sustain the effort. And every time it slips a little bit, Joe Mazzulla has to call the timeout. 7:08 to go third quarter. Toronto 71, Boston 67. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club. Politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize. And turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Ready to prioritize yourself in the new year? Your skin is a great place to start. Dime Beauty, founded by a master esthetician, is more than just a skincare company. With 4 skin-conscious categories, skincare, beauty, body care, and fragrance, Dime offers simple, spa-worthy products that will help you enter 2025 with confidence. Whether you're revitalizing your regimen with nourishing products or building one from scratch, Dime makes it easy. The Work System, our all-in-one best-selling routine, includes a cleanser of your choice, toners, serums, and moisturizers, taking the guesswork out of skincare for your healthiest, happiest skin yet. Dime's commitment to clean ingredients and sustainable packaging ensures every product is as gentle on your skin as it is on the planet. With thousands of glowing 5-star reviews and a loyal community, the results speak for themselves. Revive your skin and give yourself the routine refresh you deserve by visiting DimeBeautyCO.com. That's DimeBeautyCO.com. Your best skin awaits.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5 thesportshub.com.
Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBCFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Grandy and Max in the Amica Insurance broadcast booth. Celtics and Raptors have gone back and forth the last quarter and a half. Toronto led by 10 early. Celtics quickly made that up before the first quarter was over. And a bunch of lead changes since. Celtics now down by 4 again, 71-67 with 7:02 to go in the third. Ugly plus-minus numbers for the Celtics starters here tonight. Jaylen Brown against Grady Dick. Floats it for Derek White. Extra pass into the corner. Al Horford's three. Hit the side of the backboard. Grazed it. And Toronto has the rebound. Davion Mitchell for R.J. Barrett. Barrett held up by Jaylen Brown. Puts it in the hands of Scotty Barnes. Barnes making some magic. Little no-look for Pirtle. Pirtle bounce pass for Davion Mitchell. Wrap-around pass for Pirtle in the right-hand slam.
That was nice. Great pick and roll. And they're putting the Celtics some pressure on them right now with the ball movement.
12-3 is the Toronto run. They lead by 6. 73-67. Here's Tatum spinning away from Barnes. Steps past Mitchell and scores easily.
How he does that. When the guy's stationary, he jumps by you.
73-69. Scotty Barnes floats it for Pirtle, standing on the three-point line. Veteran against Al Horford. Pirtle and Derek White played together in San Antonio. They're hooked up here, and that's where the ball goes. Pirtle on Derek White. Turns, pump fake, scoop, scores.
Dr. Pirtle too big in the paint man for Derek.
Celtics starters have just not been able to get stops here. Jason Tatum spins on Grady Dick, pulls up at 12 feet, draws a double team. Kick out, fielded on a hop by Derek White, who steps into a three, no good. Rebound, Pirtle. Derek White is 2 for 8, minus 18 in this game. The Celtics trail by 6. Jakob Pirtle. Bounce pass for Davion Mitchell. Same play. This time he attacks, goes off the window and in. Score to the foul on the backpedaling Drew Holiday. All Raptors here in the third quarter.
Raptors running the Celtics ragged right now. But they get it together. Pick up, pick and roll. Good drive towards the basket. Nice play by Mitchell to put it up high on the window.
I've got the Raptors at 22 for their last 35 from the floor. That's way over 60%. Davion Mitchell misses the free throw, and losing teams find a way. And the Raptors tonight have missed 5 free throws. In a game they lead by 8, 77-69. Remember, they beat Golden State here on Monday night. Loss for the Celtics have dropped them to 500 since the NBA Cup. Pritchard step back away from Pirtle. Straightaway three is good. And Pritchard is saving the bacon tonight.
Whatever Derek has, Pritchard sure doesn't have it.
Pritchard and Porzingis have been the Celtics' 2 best players tonight. 2 of them and Jason Tatum. 77-72. Toronto by 5. 4:45 to go in the third. Pirtle. Long cross court. Bruce Brown in the corner. Puts it to the floor. Good help from Pritchard. Kick out. Barrett 3. Way short. Offensive rebound comes right to Pirtle. And he throws it out to half court where Grady Dick will reset. Shot clock didn't reset, so Grady Dick has to stick a crazy deep 3. No good. And the rebound is going to result in a loose ball foul against the Celtics. Looked like Barrett went over the back of Pritchard to get it, but they called one a half second earlier on Pritchard.
What they're saying Pritchard did here was had a handful of the jersey. Let me see the backside here. I don't like that. I don't like that play at all. I don't like it because, you know, they tell you to box out. He boxes man out and it just gets bumped.
Pirtle. 2 steps past Cornette, scoops and scores. And here comes the Pirtle from November. It's up to 12 points, 9 rebounds. Celtics down by 7. 4:15 to go in the third. Tatum switches to the right hand, blows by Pirtle, kick to the corner, open. Horford 3, got it.
That happened because Tatum, ISO penetration.
This has been the Celtics' best lineup tonight. Tatum with the bench guys. Davion Mitchell throws it back out on the left side. R.J. Barrett for Mitchell. Step back 3. Yep. Celtics can't get closer. 7-point Toronto lead. Raptors have 27 points in the quarter in 8 minutes. Pritchard drives, scoops, and scores off the glass, beating Grady Dick. And Darko Rajakovic will call a timeout.
Yeah, saying Pritchard scored too easy, but the Celtics have to defend. And Joe Mazzulla trying to employ his group. Come on! Come on!
3:42 to go in the third quarter. Celtics barking at each other a little bit on the bench here. Toronto 82, Boston 77 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at luxurymakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, Baconate with a breakfast Baconator. Roll with the sausage breakfast burrito. Buddy it up with a honey buddy. Or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes. And then go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side, your Sleep Number setting. And now it's our lowest price of the season on our top-selling i8 smart bed. Your best savings, plus free home delivery with any base. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Out of the timeout, Toronto by 5 on the ball. 3:33 to go right now in the third quarter. Pirtle leans in from 12 feet, flips it up, and gets the bounce. Toronto cannot miss in the quarter. 84-77.
Somebody got to be a hero defensively for the Seas.
I got the Raptors 13 of 16 in the quarter. Now Tatum cross-court. Hauser clean looking at 3. Nope. Barely takes the front iron. Offensive rebound, Peyton Pritchard. Shovels it out to Al Horford. He'll take the open 3. Nope. Back iron. Cornette. Back tap. Into the hands of Hauser. His 3. No. Rebound. Pritchard again. And he runs it back out behind the three-point line. Now turns. Dribbles to the free throw line, moves it to Horford, back to Pritchard, 7 on the shot clock. Deep 3, short again. Rebound hits Pirtle and goes out of bounds, and the Celtics will get a 5th chance on this possession.
And all of them with threes. I mean, these are guys who can shoot. Sam Hauser can shoot the ball, but his stroke, maybe you said his back or whatever it is, but it's just not been good.
Inbound, Pritchard for Luke Cornette. Now Tatum coming downhill past Kelly Olynyk, switches to the left hand, scoops it off the window and in. That's a tough shot.
No, layup.
The Celtics actually have shot the 3 pretty well tonight. Just certain guys have been way off. But Porzingis is 4 of 5. Tatum is 3 of 8. Pritchard's 4 of 6. 84-79. Toronto by 5. Bruce Brown gets in deep, flips it over Cornette, and he gets the bounce. Every shot that hits the rim for Toronto bounces in. And they've got a 31-point third quarter going. Pritchard, hounded by Jamal Shead. Bounce pass for Tatum, deep on the left side. Cornette comes over, trying to set a screen, trying to free Tatum from his double team. Tatum just pushes Scotty Barnes away. God. Step back 3 is off, and the rebound for Boucher.
I wouldn't have taken that shot.
Tatum's getting frustrated now. Bruce Brown, lead to the left side for Jamal Shead. Shead against Cornette, puts it back in his pocket. And finds Bruce Brown straight away. Toronto by 7. Getting into the later stages, third quarter. Bad entry by Bruce Brown. Pritchard stepped around Kelly Olynyk to get a steal, but they'll call him for the foul.
Celtics over the limit. Now free throws going the other for Toronto. And Tatum is saying he's getting hit on the arm.
This is displacing your anger towards the officials. This is not their fault. Kelly Olynyk gets the first free throw. Toronto can push the lead to 9 here.
Porzingis. Pritchard 18. Porzingis 16.
88-79, a 33-point quarter for a Toronto team that has really struggled. Remember, the Celtics held them under 80 points 2 weeks ago. They're at 88 now. Tatum switches to the right hand. Gets in deep, spins around Kelly Olynyk. Bounce pass gets to Horford barely. Al attacks the paint, knocks Boucher backwards and scores off the glass. Al would not be denied.
By Al. This time, a couple of bounces, strong bounces going towards the paint.
Al's been good here. He's got 10, 88-81. Toronto by 7. Boucher, right side 3 over Horford. Air ball. Al may have got a piece of that. Rebound comes down to Cornette. Here comes Pritchard. Floats it ahead to Sam Hauser in the corner. Return to Pritchard. Up fakes a deep 3. Blows by Boucher. Cross-court pass. Scotty Barnes gets a hand in the passing lane and deflects it out of bounds.
Like Al was locked and loaded, ready to shoot that basketball. Good pass. They knocked it down.
Ugly defensive night for the Celtics. Horford inbound to Peyton Pritchard. Bounce pass for Cornette. Going to put it in the hands of Tatum. 10 on the shot clock. Tatum trying to turn Scotty Barnes around. Looks up. Now he's going to have to do it himself with 5 on the shot clock. Cornette sets the high screen. Tatum turns the corner. Blows by. Bruce Brown flies through the air for a highlight dunk, and he missed the dunk. He's saying he got fouled. No call. Raptors the other way. 5-on-4. Open man is Shed. He's going to move it cross court. Deflected by Hauser. Shed saves it, but eventually Luke Cornette corrals a loose ball. Toronto gives away a great opportunity to extend their lead. Now a 2-for-1 for the Celtics. Down by 7 with 38 seconds to go in the third. Tatum drop step on Bruce Brown. Going to go strong and get fouled. This time you knew he was getting the call, and Tatum is furious. He is staring at any official he can right now.
And this time goes in. Bruce hits him with the body. Kelly Olynyk probably got the call.
First free throws for Jason Tatum tonight.
I didn't think he got fouled.
I didn't either. But again, it would have been just if he was just grazed. Be tough to tell. Celtics only have 8 free throw attempts to the team, and the 9th one is a Jason Tatum miss. A month ago,
he did. He
did get fouled. Yeah, it was Boucher. Got a better look at the replay. Tatum gets a second free throw, 88-82. Toronto by 6. 30 seconds right now remaining in the third quarter. Jamal Shed out of the Raptors logo at center court. Celtics were in the City Edition, the neon green on the black uniforms. Haven't lost in these yet this year, 4-0. Haven't lost to Toronto in a couple of years. 10 straight wins. Barnes, diagonal skip pass in the corner. Bruce Brown into the paint, gets gobbled up, gets his own rebound. Shot clock violation.
First good stance defensively.
This quarter.
Maybe, yeah. Wow. Did you buzz in? What is this quarter?
Celtics get it. Last shot time. 6 seconds to go in the third. Tatum spins away from Bruce Brown. Coming strong against Kelly Olynyk. Kick to the corner. Al, 3. No air ball. Offensive rebound. Cornette got both hands on it. Flipped it up. Thought he might have gotten fouled. This is the shot. And that's how the third quarter will come to an end. The Toronto Raptors 2 weeks ago came to Boston and scored 36 points in the second half and 71 for the game. They scored 33 in the third quarter tonight, and they are in command. Boston led by 4 at the end of 1, trailed by 2 at halftime. They're down 6 as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at Scotiabank. Toronto 88, Boston 82 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. there's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at luxurymakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, Baconate with a breakfast Baconator. Roll with the sausage breakfast burrito. Buddy it up with a honey buddy. Or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes. And then go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Hair thinning can happen for so many reasons. Whether it's stress or hormones or anything, at Nutrafol we've learned that real change starts below the surface. Our hair growth supplements take a whole body approach and target the key root causes of hair thinning, so you can see visibly thicker, stronger hair in 3 to 6 months.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
You get the feeling there are pivotal quarters in the course of a season. This is one for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 6 as we begin the fourth here. The fourth quarter will begin with the Celtics in the front court and a foul away from the ball. Called on Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, this would be one of those pivotal moments you think about. All right, guys, let's play.
Derek White struggles on the inbound, but no 5-second violation this time. He gets it back from Sam Hauser. Jaylen Brown, shot clock down to 4. Porzingis got to make a move here on Kelly Olynyk. He doesn't know the shot clock. He rises, launches one, no good off the back iron. The rebound for Boucher. Not a good start. Kelly Olynyk. Backs Hauser down to the mid-block. Bounce entry, Barnes. Left-hand dribble coming strong. Pass Porzingis off the window and in. Celtics down by 8.
Nice move by Scotty Barnes. This time going with the left hand.
Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble coming strong. Pump fake, goes to that left hand, misses, but he's able to swat at the rebound offensively and put it in off the glass.
He's tried to use that left hand at least 2 or 3 times today. I thought he could be better served going with the right hand, the stronger, more dominant hand.
He was 3 for 10 before that swat of a putback. Kelly Olynyk finds Bruce Brown all alone in the paint, and he scores. 92-84. Can't believe this is the same team we saw 2 weeks ago. On both sides, Jaylen Brown, kick out, Derek White, 3. Nope. These are hope shots right now for Derek White. Not shooting with the same confidence. And Toronto could take a double-digit lead. They had one early in the game. Boucher for Kelly Olynyk straight away. Olynyk to the free throw line. Scotty Barnes jumper is good. Timeout Joe Mazzulla. Celtics are down by 10. And they are getting carved to pieces. 10:13 to go. Toronto 94, Boston 84 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at luxurymakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
How would you like to get in the best shape, the healthiest shape of your life for less than $5 a day? I'm Body CEO Carl Deichler. That's Body with an I. And I've got your healthy bundle with a world-class workout, healthy eating plan, plus the healthiest and most delicious nutrition shake that will make you feel amazing and really improve your digestion, if you know what I mean. All for less than $5 a day. This is your healthy bundle, your workout, your easy eating plan, and a delicious nutrition shake called Shakeology. And if you don't lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in your first 3 weeks, I'll give you your money back. Imagine a trainer and dietitian giving you all this for less than $5 a day, plus a healthy superfood shake that curbs cravings, helps you lose weight, and gives you healthy energy. It's unprecedented, and it's your healthy bundle. So write down this web address. Go to yourhealthybundle.com. That's yourhealthybundle.com, and see how healthy and fit you can get for less than $5 a day.
Hair thinning can happen for so many reasons. Whether it's stress or hormones or anything, at Nutrafol we've learned that real change starts below the surface. Our hair growth supplements take a whole body approach and target the key root causes of hair thinning, so you can see visibly thicker, stronger hair in 3 to 6 months.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
Home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Celtics are down by 10, which is where this game began a couple of hours ago. And after taking the lead, they got the lead up to as much as 7. They just have not defended throughout the course of the night. Time now to highlight a NetSuite upgrade, and the Celtics upgraded their game plan. Brought to you by NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud ERP, bringing accounting, financial management, inventory, and HR to one fluid platform. NetSuite.com/Celtics. My upgrade here would be Peyton Pritchard, because it has not worked when he's been off the floor tonight.
Peyton Pritchard, probably the best out there for you, dominating, shooting the basketball really well, and Derek White has to find himself out of that deep, dark funk he's been in.
Rough night for Jaylen Brown. He's got it here. Jaylen Brown against Scotty Barnes. Boston down 10, exactly 10 minutes to go. Porzingis catches. A couple of dribbles back in the hands of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen dribbles right around Boucher, gets in deep, goes to his left, scoops it up, blocked easily out of bounds by Scotty Barnes. And Jaylen Brown, who comes harder than most players in the NBA, strong and correct. He's not doing that here.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those, I'm going to try to lay it up quickly and beat you in a cute way. Attack the rim if you're going there.
3.3 on the shot clock, under out of bounds, gets to Porzingis, he rises into contact and draws a foul. That's a great bailout play for the Celtics late in the shot clock.
It really was. Porzingis with that big size, able to get in and get fouled as the shot clock was almost down. Somebody got to be a hero, buddy. Who's going to step up and be that person?
Derek White minus 26, Jaylen Brown minus 19 in the game. The Celtics trail by 10. 9:50 to go.
And Derek White has been one of the more dominant players since he's been here.
And Porzingis missed a free throw.
Bailed you out. How you bail me out but miss a free throw?
Toronto Raptors have never beaten Joe Mazzulla. And Porzingis misses both free throws. It's not one thing. It's like everything is going wrong at the same time. Bruce Brown for Scotty Barnes. Baseline extended against Porzingis. Toronto trying to add a 10-point lead. Cross-court pass deflected by Porzingis. It was. No. It should be Toronto ball here. And they have corrected the call, and it will be Toronto's.
Porzingis tried to sell it, though. He was walking the other way, but he clearly knew he hit that basketball.
Shed triggers the inbound into Barnes. Back to Shed, a confident shooter lately, but he missed the three. Rebound comes to Barnes. Hands to Bruce Brown. His putback three is no good. Rebound, Drew Holiday. Celtics are teetering on the edge here. Drew Holiday fakes the handoff to Porzingis, moves it to Pritchard. Now Porzingis straight away. Return to Pritchard, left side. Up fakes a three, finds Holiday in the corner for a better look. Three is no good, and the rebound belongs to Boucher. Ripping it away from Pritchard. Celtics down to 35% from three. Kelly Olynyk has an opening, bounce pass. Bruce Brown reverses it up and in.
Can't keep calling timeouts.
This is bad. Toronto up by 12. Drew Holiday lobs it. Porzingis gets a hand out, and they have to call a foul here, and they do.
Come on now. That's soft as fuck. That is so soft.
Somebody gave some choice words then. Nice little play by Kelly Olynyk. They showed this back door a little bit earlier to Bruce Brown.
You realize you add, now these veterans are playing here. Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, obviously Pirtle's been around for a while. Jaylen Brown turns the corner, offensive foul, Porzingis, Boston turns it over.
Woo. Whatever ailed the Celtics will still ail them after this game. They need one of them come to Jesus moments.
Celtics assuming they can't pull this out of the hat. Scotty Barnes moves into the corner. Boucher is open. Launches the three. No good. Offensive rebound. Bruce Brown missed the first one. Second one results in a foul. The Raptors are winning every facet of this game right now.
Bruce Brown beat you. Rebound the ball.
If the Celtics cannot pull out what is becoming more and more of a miracle comeback tonight, down by 12 plus free throws here with 8:34 to go, they will drop to 7-7 in their last 14 games. Bruce Brown missed some free throw. Raptors have missed a bunch tonight. Think about that. Toronto's missed 6 free throws. They could be up by 18 instead of 12. Last year, with the remarkable thing now from where we are, a month ago, this team was stride for stride with last year's championship team. Bruce Brown gets a second free throw. 7 straight for the Raptors. They have their largest lead up by 13 now with 8:34 to go. They get their first ever win in 11 tries against Joe Mazzulla. This team was stride for stride through 26 games with last year's championship team. But last year's team took off after the NBA Cup break. This has become an ordinary basketball team in the last month. Jaylen Brown dribbling low, gets it in the left hand, spins back to his right, pump fake on Boucher, jumper short, rebound Kelly Olynyk. Just too many guys not playing well. Bruce Brown into the paint, kick to the corner. Boucher run off the three-point line by Porzingis, drives, reversed it up, no good. Some help there for Derek White defensively. Porzingis has the rebound. He got tied up for a jump ball. And Toronto shouldn't win this because it's going to be Jamal Shead against Porzingis, but just the fact that Shead was able to get in there and tie him up for a jump ball, and now Celtics hoping that Superman has taken off his cape. Jason Tatum comes back in the game with Boston down 13 and 8 minutes to go.
Well, it doesn't matter if they don't defend. I mean, this is where the Celtics right now are getting themselves in trouble. They're not defending the ball. This is a Raptors team that couldn't score against you last time you were around. Now, can you win this jump ball? How about this?
Toronto shooting 53%. They've only done that 6 times this year. Porzingis wins it back to Drew Holiday. Toronto trying to come to the halfway point of the season, 10-31 if they win. Holiday for lobs from Porzingis, and he rips it with the right hand. Coming out of thin air, grabbing the basketball and throwing it hard to the cylinder. 97-86.
Porzingis has come to play.
Jamal Shead, pretty good look. Right side 3, got it. Jaylen Brown late to get there. Toronto largest lead up by 14. 100-86. Tatum. Stop and start. Driving on R.J. Barrett. Floats it to Holiday in the corner. Boucher in front of him. Now Toronto is totally engaged defensively. Pritchard, crazy deep 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound Boucher. Ball punched away by Tatum out of bounds. Toronto ball. There was, I mean, you want to argue 2 or 3 low points the last season. The truly low one was the night in Milwaukee when the Celtics had no energy after they had played the overtime game against Minnesota. Joe Mazzulla just pulled everybody. It almost feels like he should do that now. Driving strong, Shead blows by Tatum, and Tatum make up speed. Never gave up on the play. Chase down block. Jaylen Brown bounce pass lead from Pritchard. Moves it into the corner for a Drew Holiday 3 that's no good. Rebound Boucher. Toronto running 3-on-1. Tatum the only one back, but a bad pass by Boucher. Did it hit Holiday or not? It didn't. So just a clean turnover by Boucher. The Raptors just refuse to close this thing out.
Big. She got there, but quick makeup speed then by Tatum.
Tatum's played hard tonight. Here is Tatum stepping past R.J. Barrett. Fouled by R.J. Barrett on the way in. Let's see if he'll get free throws here with 6:43 to go.
I think he's going to get a couple of free throws. Well, no, you're not. So this is on the side. Tatum inbound to Drew Holiday.
Kelly Olynyk in front of him. Holiday puts it in the hands of Jaylen Brown. Comes strong down the right side, floats it, and does not get the bounce. Rebound, Boucher. Jaylen Brown is 4 for 13. 4 for 14.
Well, forever.
Jamal Shed down the left side. Throws it back to Boucher. Steps behind the line. Pretty good looking at three. Nope. Long rebound. Eludes Bruce Brown. Boucher's got it. Off balance. Flips it from 10 feet. No good. Offensive rebound. Kelly Olynyk got a hand on it. Wanted a foul. Should have got it. Didn't get it. Celtics got a good whistle here. Pritchard. Bounce pass for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen. Return to Pritchard. Left-hand dribble. Creeps towards the paint.
Nobody's moving.
Pump fake under the basket, scores off the window. Drew Holiday started to move late in that possession. Everybody else was standing around waiting for Peyton Pritchard to make a play that gets the Celtics within 12. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout.
You still have light, but I don't know what kind of light it is.
5:57 to go. Toronto 100, Boston 88 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Did you know GoodRx can help you save on medication, manage prescriptions, and get trusted health information? If you're one of the millions living with a heart condition, check GoodRx for an easier, more affordable way to manage your health. GoodRx offers common heart medications for under $30. Just search for your prescription, find the best price, then show your pharmacist the GoodRx coupon. And it works whether you have insurance or not. To start saving and better manage your heart health, download the free app or visit GoodRx.com today. GoodRx is not insurance but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service, real-time updates only in iOS mobile apps. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out.
Going down in the rinse change.
Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
So crowd packed into Scotiabank Arena to see the Raptors beat Golden State Monday, and they're back here tonight. It could be the best week of a tough season for the Raptors. Attendance brought to you by Ticketmaster. Join the crowd of excitement at a future Celtics game by ordering your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Two really good teams coming in this weekend. Orlando Friday and Atlanta on Saturday. But yeah, exactly. Celtics against the 9-31 Toronto Raptors are down by 12 now. Midway through quarter number 4, and 5:57 to go.
And I think the reaction time Celtics haven't had defensively or offensively. At that last play, nobody was moving for the basketball.
Joe Mazzulla talked about mistakes were made the other day against New Orleans, but the effort was good. Not tonight. Pirtle, entry to Scotty Barnes. Kick out Davion Mitchell. Raptors trying to run some clock here, up by 12. R.J. Barrett for Scotty Barnes. Pump fake top of the circle. Drives on Jaylen Brown. Turns. Tough follow away is good. Now that was Jaylen defended him well. It's a good shot by Scotty Barnes. 102-88. Boston down 14. 5:27 to go. Pritchard drives. Kicks to the corner. Drew Holiday. Drives into the baseline. They run away from him, so he has a layup off the glass.
They're trying to protect the three-point line.
Exactly.
Saying, if you get 2 and we score 2, you're not going to catch us.
102-90. Jalen Gamble for a steal. Driving Barrett, knocked Jaylen Brown away, and then floats it in with the left hand. Celtics just trading baskets. 104-90. Pritchard can't turn Scotty Barnes around. Holiday swings it to Tatum. Tatum drives past Grady Dick, bounce pass. Holiday in the dunker spot, another easy 2. And man, Toronto might as well just be camped at the three-point line now.
Yeah, and well, they know now If the Celtics don't stop them right now.
Which, as driving and missing a layup, boy, Davion Mitchell got there, but Porzingis altered the shot. Mitchell misses at the rim. Celtics down by 12. Pritchard puts in the hands of Porzingis. Up fakes the three. Puts in the hands of Holiday. Now Tatum, right side. Tatum against R.J. Barrett. Switches to the left hand. Coming strong. 2 strides off the glass. No good. But he gets fouled. And that's a way Tatum can get 3, is by driving, scoring, getting fouled. But he'll get 2 free throws here with the Celtics down 12. Clock stops with 4:22 to go.
Solid defenders there. Barrett reaching in. You reach, I teach. But those opportunities, again, are not going anyplace unless you can defend for the next 4 minutes.
Or make free throws, which the Celtics have not done tonight. Raptors win percentage is in the mid-90s right now. Tatum gets the second. We're 104-93. Toronto by 11. We're down to 4:22 to go. Sixers force the Knicks to overtime, but New York, it looks like, is going to get that one. They will get within 2 games of the Celtics here. Pirtle turns it over, knocked away by Holiday, loose to the floor. Raptors dive to the floor. Barrett gets it. Cross-court pass. Grady Dick saves it from going out of bounds. They swing to Barnes. This could be a knockout of a 3, but it's no good. And the rebound for Jaylen Brown. Celtics cling to life, down by 11 here. 3:53 to go. Jaylen fumbles his dribble, but he got jostled and fouled. Toronto, I believe, is over the limit, so this is the only good thing that could happen for the Celtics now, is they can score, if they can make their free throws with the clock stopped.
Jalen's not going to beat you one-on-one with 4 guys laying back. There's no room to operate, and now the fact that you're not knocking down trays, the dance floor has decreased in size. Everybody's in the middle. When you're knocking down those trays, John Travolta can get out there and do all the moves.
Milwaukee is pasting Orlando as Jaylen Brown misses another Boston free throw, and that was not close. Magic have been reeling a little bit lately. Milwaukee, no one's really paid attention to this. Milwaukee has passed them again, so Milwaukee's in the 4th spot now in the Eastern Conference, as Orlando will be here Friday in Boston on Friday night.
You know what, Sean? This might be a good game for the Celtics to win, to lose. And the reason I say that, because everybody's going to look themselves in the face with these 2 teams coming in.
Steal. Jaylen Brown steals the inbound after making a free throw, but his cross-court pass is knocked out of bounds by R.J. Barrett. Boston is down 10 here with 3:47 to go. And where the Raptors have found ways, when you're 9-31, you find creative ways to give up leads, but they found a way to beat Golden State here Monday. Under out of bounds, into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Runs to the corner, Pirtle in front of him. Long kick out, here's Tatum. Boston down 10, 3:40 to go.
They're protecting that 3-point line.
Jaylen Brown finds Pritchard. He's open behind the line. The 3, though, rims out. Rebound Grady Dick. That's as good a look as the Celtics are going to get from 3.
Absolutely.
There is no time to go back to the drawing board and have practices and things like that. Celtics 5 games in 7 nights starting on Friday. Coast to coast. Barnes down the right side. Scoops off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound put back for Jakob Poeltl. And the Raptors are just about there, up by 12 with 3:06 to go. Last chance timeout taken by Joe Mazzulla.
Well, Porzingis was helping everybody else. And then nobody helped Porzingis as Jakob Poeltl came on the backside and laid that basketball up. Veterans got to get together and talk about this thing. Look on the backside. Tatum didn't get in. Brown didn't get in. How many rebounds does Brown have tonight?
Jaylen Brown tonight has 7 rebounds, but remember, he played an entire game the other night and did not have a single defensive rebound.
I'll tell you what, you better bring an effort, because the boys from Orlando will embarrass you.
They're getting embarrassed tonight. They're getting crushed at Milwaukee. Down big most of the night. Giannis and Lillard doing their thing. Milwaukee's has righted the ship. They had that NBA Cup hangover. But another team playing well is Atlanta. They're over 500, and they're up by 8 at Chicago at the end of the 3rd quarter tonight. And they're doing that, by the way. This would be an amazing win for Atlanta. Everybody's out tonight. Trae Young is out. Jalen Johnson is out. Reese Lachey is out. They're starting Wallace, Krejci, Roddy, and Capella with Dyson Daniels tonight.
I know Krejci was a two-way player.
No, not David Krejci.
Oh.
Hawks are putting together a really nice season.
I know Krejci has long arms, but my goodness.
All right, last chance time for the Celtics. Down 12, 3 minutes to go. Peyton Pritchard, bounce pass for Tatum against Scotty Barnes. Tatum, push pass from Porzingis, gets to the free throw line, jumper flat, short, rebound RJ Barrett.
This dog ain't going hunt tonight, Mr. Grandy.
And the tone was set in the opening minutes of this game.
Yeah.
And how many nights do you get punched in the mouth before you start punching back? RJ Barrett knifes through 3 Celtics, scoops it up and in with the left hand, and that will be the coup de grace. 108-94. Tatum draws 2 men in the paint. Pritchard touches into the corner. Drew Holiday will attack. Throw out towards Jaylen Brown. Well, all of a sudden, Toronto's a lockdown defensive team. Jalen drives, misses the left-hand scoop shot, offensive rebound. Porzingis can't get it to go. What a week for the Toronto Raptors to finish the first half of the year. They start 8-31, and now they're going to beat Golden State and Boston back-to-back. 2 minutes to go. Joe Mazzulla about to throw in the towel and empty the bench. RJ Barrett drives by Pritchard, who fell down, goes off the glass, no good. Long rebound, Toronto gets another one.
Reaction is time is dead.
Scotty Barnes turns, falls away for the baseline, no good. Tatum fights for the rebound. But we're down to 1:37 to go with the Celtics down 14. Jaylen Brown drives past Scotty Barnes, gets to the cup, misses the layup. No foul call. And you can't embarrass a team any more than the Celtics embarrassed the Toronto Raptors 2 weeks ago, handing them their worst loss in franchise history. And if you're the Raptors and you're trying to build something, this is how you answer. They handed it to the Celtics tonight. Start to disappointing finish.
Man, and the thing you and I have always talked about how good this team is, we've never questioned their effort. Tonight,
yep,
effort was lacking tonight. Execution, but just didn't.
Celtics will fall 6.5 games behind Cleveland in the East. New York will get to within 2 games as they win in overtime tonight in Philadelphia. RJ Barrett, 3 is no good. Xavier Tillman grabs the rebound. This could end up being, for the second time in 3 games, the Celtics' worst loss of the year. Depending on this last few seconds, Springer is fouled in the paint. The Celtics had not lost a single game by double digits this year until 10 days ago. And this is going to be their 3rd double-digit loss in the span of 11 nights. Springer misses a free throw.
Was the fit. I think the line was crazy tonight.
Celtics missed 8 free throws. Ended up being a bad 3-point shooting night, particularly just a calamitous second half. Springer misses both free throws. RJ Barrett the rebound. You could have a fancy win-loss record. You can have your fancy scoring differential. All the above. The Celtics right now, there is no more denying it. This is a legitimate funk. 7-7 in their last 14 games. And a world of time to figure it out as they play the halfway point of the season on Friday night. Scotty Barnes drives in and scores. Margin is 16 right now. Celtics' worst loss of the year was a 17-point loss to Sacramento the other night. But the Celtics in the month of January have been a very ordinary basketball team. Interesting chapter in the season. Hauser step back 3 on Pirtle and he hits it.
Finally.
Going to create the final margin here. Scotty Barnes walking across half court. Full marks for the Toronto Raptors. They outplayed the Celtics for 48 minutes tonight. On their feet at Scotiabank Arena, and rightly so. The Raptors, they're going to the lottery, but the Celtics have to go to the drawing board. Boston will drop to 7-7 in their last 14 games. And a team that had not suffered a double-digit loss all year long suffers 3 in the span of 10 days. The clock hits triple zeros, and the Celtics' search for answers deepens. The final score, Toronto 110, Boston 97. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's O. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you, you're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Order for Jennifer C. Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve? Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine? Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year? Oh, really? That's great. Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've